Yeah, I got rid of. I got used to the edible because it took a long time. Because my whole life, I'm only a couple years older than you. If that
Mm-hmm.
was smoking, and if you didn't have anything to smoke out of, what you'd do is you'd crush a pop can
Mm-hmm.
and poke holes in it. Yeah.
Oh, I know all
So
about that. I've used an
yeah.
apple. I took a bottle, a regular like Coke bottle, punched a hole in the side of it, stuck a pen thing through it, took some aluminum foil, made myself a bowl, poked some holes in that shit, and I had myself a homemade bong. That was good.
There you go. We used to
Had to
also use empty toilet paper
improvise.
rolls.
I've done that.
Yeah. So I know what that's like. So, anyways, once I got introduced to edibles, which is a rarity because
Mm,
it's not legal where I'm from, and I got to travel for it
right.
if I want it. But so it's every maybe a couple of months out of a 12-month year do I have access to it, which I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to talk to you, listen to you, and my game's fucking doing its audio shit right now.
It's all good.
Your sexual advances are not appealing.
Tell
In
Outlaw
fact, I'm
Oh,
starting
what's
to
up,
get
Outlaw? How you
Welcome
doing,
to
brother?
And my
Tell
mama
Outlaw
said my special parts are
said,
just for me.
Hell
I'm gonna
yes,
have to
face
turn the
with
video
tears
game
of joy,
music
face
almost
with
completely
tears
down
of
so I
joy.
can concentrate on what you're saying.
Cole's Kebab. Welcome to my channel. Cole's
Yes.
Kebab said,
Flanders is in here.
Fucking Flanders. Shit, I gotta figure out how to do that. Do I just mute the master mic if I want to talk to you without being having the game audio come through my headset?
No, that won't change anything.
Okay, there's an
Cole's
option
Kebab
somewhere. I'm having a retard moment.
said,
You would have to go into your options
Commander
and
Butthole
adjust
is
your
gaming.
in-game settings for that.
Yeah, I'm there right now under audio.
That's what I had to do yesterday.
So did you turn your master all the way down then so you can still hear the person talk?
I kept the master all the way up. I just turned everything else down.
Oh, the sound effects, UI, speech, all that shit.
Yep, I got it all at about 25.
Okay, I'm gonna turn all this shit back down here then see how that works.
GTTT Cox. Welcome to my channel. GTTT
Man, are you at a rave right now?
said,
No.
Chaos, I am going to get me some sleep. I
Sounds
might
like
be
it.
back on a
I
little
was
bit
tapping
later,
my
but I'll
foot to the
never
beat
know
of the
see you. I
music.
hope everyone has a nice night.
I was
Tell
playing my
Outlaw
intro.
said,
What's up,
this song
everybody?
is great, rolling on the floor
Oh,
laughing.
you're going live now? I didn't know that, you shit. Talk about impromptu, man. There was no preparation there.
Nope.
Hey, by the way, we're live, man. Oh, fuck.
Well, like I said, I was getting things ready on my end. Like, you take your time, do what you gotta do, brother. It gives
Singletown
me a chance to
Backler.
bullshit with everybody
Welcome
before I
to my
get
channel.
started.
Singletown Backler.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man.
Said.
You do your thing.
At FatherSaunders, hey.
Singletown Bachelor says hello.
Hi.
Oh, man.
Okay, I think I got it now. Yep. I can talk to you and concentrate on the game.
Alright.
Because I can't do that shit
Single
separately,
town
man. I'm not built for it, man. I
Said.
tried.
Haha.
It takes some getting used to. I still struggle a little bit.
fought a secret war to defend humanity.
Well, yeah, because you get so into your game or so into conversation, you know, right?
Yep.
Like when you're in a game, I guarantee people have been like, I don't even know if he knows we exist right now because you're like on the game, you're like, oh shit, and everybody's like, what happened? They don't even know what the fuck you're doing.
That's exactly why I got the TTS, so I didn't have to deal with that anymore. Because I got tired of missing chat, because they'd come in and say, hey, and I wouldn't even know. And by the time I realized, it's like, hey, and they're already gone.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy because I lose track of chat all the time, and the chat always reassures me that, hey, we got the chat, we're good here. But when you go back and rewatch it, sometimes they ask questions to the content creator too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've seen that because I don't rewatch all mine because I just don't have that kind of patience and time to rewatch like 4 hours of some shit. Unless I'm working on something, you know, you can put it like a podcast in the background. I get that.
Yeah.
But I went back and watched some of mine. I'll see the comments. I'm like, oh shit, that person really wanted to know this. But if you get me into a fucking tangent, just kind of like you are right now, I don't know what I did 5 minutes ago.
Single town battler.
I'm about the same way.
First time.
You can
single-
sit there and
Completely
tell me
forget.
to do something, and like yesterday, for example, my coworker asked me to go tell. We're doing vacation Bible school, so we have different classes going on right now, and she asked me to go tell some people that a different parent was going to be picking up a certain child. We were right there in front of the classroom. I no sooner turned around, took one step. By the time I didn't say anything. I went up to say, I started to say something, and that name was gone. I had to call her and be like, "What was that name again?" I got a really bad short-term memory.
Dude, I will talk to you, and I will forget about what I was talking to you about in the process of talking about what I forgot about. Does that make any sense?
Oh God, yes, I do it all the time. All
Well,
the
you're
time.
like, what was I just talking about? It's fucking so annoying.
Get me on a tangent, and my brain just goes. I done forgot what the hell I'm talking about. Shit.
Yeah, like you and I can be on some type of discussion, and all of a sudden it will do like a modern woman and a monkey branch into like 8 things.
Yeah, kind of like yesterday when someone was talking and I said, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit," and it just derailed
I was there
him.
for that. I was there for that. I was there for that. He's like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and mute Chaos. He's on his game right now. I was like, yeah, he totally lost what he's doing. That would be me though. I'd be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
and everybody would be like, what? What's going on? It's really hard to navigate and engage, at least for me, and somewhat for you when you're really into a game and a separate thing at the same time. It's very hard to do because I'll get like that on a movie. You could have a full-blown conversation with me for 10 minutes. If I'm into that movie or TV show, I'll be like, I totally didn't hear anything you said.
Wait, what?
Well, okay, I'll give you another equivalent. I'll give you another equivalent that really, really bothered me.
All
Because
right.
when I was growing up, and we had accelerated reader, and you had to read certain books. I swear to God, it happened all the time. I would read, and sometimes 6, 7 pages would go by, and I'd be like, "What the fuck did I just read?" And I got to go back 5 to 7 pages and reread the shit because I'll like daydream while I'm reading the words, even though I am reading them. I
Singletown
don't
backward.
realize it.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Said.
weird.
At
Maybe I'm on the
FatherSaunders
spectrum, man.
plays
Maybe I'm on a
green later.
undiagnosed autism right now. Maybe that's why, you know.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've ever been normal.
No. I'm in
if
that
you
same
could
boat.
define what normal is.
I've never really picked up on social cues. I'm not very good at picking up on social cues. I'm socially awkward. I know I fall on the spectrum.
I mean, I hate saying all those things because you know a lot of things are either misdiagnosed
There's
or
a-
overdiagnosed. But I'll think about it though, you know, because there could be a correlation there. And you know, when you get someone who relates to you, they're like, "Oh, I do that too. Oh, you're fucking dumb as hell sometimes too. Oh, it's awesome to meet you." I don't want to be the only dumb motherfucker around here.
Yeah, I hear that. Alright.
I hate it because there's some things you can remember that could have happened 30 years ago, and then there's something that just happened. You'll forget 5 seconds later. It's just weird how that shit works.
It's like I remember
Fucking
all
weird.
the abuse I endured.
I can remember.
My mom blocked most of that shit out of her brain.
Singletown backler.
Yeah, dude,
Said.
I'm telling you, I can remember shit that
Can
has
relate to your
that
time
has like
overseas
no
PTSD.
significant relevance. It doesn't even have to be trauma. And I can remember shit from way back in the day. And then nowadays I'll be like, I forgot what we
What
were
did
just
I
talking
say
about.
5 seconds ago? It's like I remember bits
No,
and
no,
pieces from
no.
like 4 years old and up, and then
I think mine was about 5. I can go back to about 5, and then I can kind of piece it together. And then there's other people who claim they could do it sooner. I'm just like, dude, that's insane. Because I remember 5, because I had a Tonka truck, and I was in preschool. And someone pissed me off because he wanted to see my Tonka truck, and he climbed on the top of the monkey bars. And he fucking threw my Tonka truck off. And I'll never forget that. That was fucking very traumatic to me because fucking my Tonka truck was a shit, dude. That was my fucking thing.
Right.
And my little three-wheeler, did you ever have those three-wheelers you'd get in? I can't remember what they're called. You'd get in, but you'd pedal them, but they were three-wheelers.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the
Dude,
name,
I
but I
fucking
definitely. Yeah, I had some.
dude.
I had some kid piggybacking on me, and he wanted to ride, and I was still riding. He bit the fuck out of me, and I beat his ass in front of my mom and his mom.
I remember burning trash in the barrel. I remember.
I've done that before.
I remember not having.
Life.
Yes, I remember having no central air. We had one window air conditioner for the whole house, and that was god awful.
We had a big suction vent in the middle of the house, and we'd flip a switch, and it was really fucking loud. And we'd have to open all the windows, and it didn't help very much. It just sucked in scorched earth hot air. So I was like, what's the point of doing this? It's a few degrees cooler. Bullshit, there's a soak stain of me in my bed, Mom.
Yep. Man, that didn't affect me a lot until later. I could deal with it at the time because it seems to be that you can deal with that extreme heat and extreme shit when you're younger. I don't know what it is. You just don't think about it because you're having fun with your friends, you know. So it's whatever.
I don't know about that.
But as I got older, dude, 17's when it started, and that's when I had I would sweat my ass off at nothing every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I can sit in this recliner that you guys see me record from. If I'm not on the pills that I take, I will sit and soak through my underwear and my fucking shirt by sitting there talking to you guys. Well, there was one where you guys saw it in one of my live streams where my armpit freaking sweat like went almost all the way up to my shoulder just from sitting there talking to you guys. Yeah, dude, it fucking sucks. I have all my
Riggs
clothes
JR.
are moisture wicking,
Welcome to my channel.
so that the
Riggs
fabric dries
JR.
quicker.
Said.
And
Flanders
it
touched
fucking
my
sucks.
no square.
Flanders.
Yes.
Touched Riggs Jr.'s no square?
No, but he
If
likes
you're
to
out there
put that out
touching
there.
no squares, you need to be touching everybody's no square.
Oh, if I get something for one, I gotta pass it to the whole class.
Yes, that's how it works here. Sharing is caring. I know you watched the Care Bears growing up.
I did. I watched Teddy Ruxpin
Yep.
and the Care Bears.
Did you ever have a Teddy Ruxpin?
I have a Teddy Ruxpin. I still have my original. Yes, I do.
Oh goddamn, mine got lost over
Isn't
time.
that fucking insane? If I can get to it, just like I've revealed all my video game history on some streams, I'll pull out my old fucking Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah, I still got
Hotel
it.
Outlaw. Said. No, I don't.
I still have my old Garbage Pail Kid cards, like baseball cards.
Oh, I remember
I have-
those.
Polska
I have all my baseball cards from the 90s, the complete
Guys,
sets for
I'm
like
out.
tops and upper
Stream
deck and
till
shit like
4
that, if you guys
a.m.
remember any of
I'm
that.
dead ass tired.
And
right,
I
Pulse,
got
good
Barry
to meet you, brother.
Bond's rookie card. I got it in a glass case. I've got a lot of fucking old shit, but you guys got to understand, when it comes to the trading industry, there's a lot of fucking
Single-town
shysters, and
backler.
there's a lot of fucking
Said.
regulations and turncoats and all sorts of shit. I mean, you got to get insurance for your
JR.
cards. It's like a fucking cutthroat
Said.
thing, man, if you guys don't
GN
know.
Polska.
So I just kept mine because I have all my old Barry Sanders and Bo Jackson cards
Hotel
because
Outlaw.
Bo Jackson was a shit growing
Said.
up.
At
Yeah.
Singletown Bachelor
Bo Jackson
flex
was fucking
biceps
awesome.
flex
Bo
biceps.
Jackson.
Singletown
Oh fuck yeah,
Backler.
dude, he was fucking awesome.
Said.
Hey, didn't
Prime
he start?
time, prime time,
Didn't he start
prime-
playing?
Polska Bob.
Wasn't he start? Didn't he
Said.
start with the Raiders and then go to
See
baseball?
you guys TMRW.
He was the Raiders and the Kansas City Royals when he started.
Singletown Backler.
And
Said.
even though Deion
Hey,
Sanders
guys.
was great, Showtime has got nothing on Bo Jackson. He just doesn't, you know, because this is the area where Bo Jackson was around. You had Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan, you know, John Elway, Joe Montana. You had all the greats.
Yep. Muggsy
And,
Bogues, Larry Bird.
Muggsy Bogues was the shit, dude. Muggsy Bogues was like a 5'6" forward, wasn't he?
He was the shortest
He's like he was
NBA
5'6".
player that could
Yeah.
dunk.
Yeah, he was like 5'6" or some crazy
Yeah,
shit.
he was like the shortest NBA player in the world, I think. Or
Yep, you had
in the
Muggsy
universe.
Bogues. You had Muggsy Bogues, and you had Spud Webb.
Okay, I don't really
Spud Webb
remember
was-
Spud Webb, but I definitely remember.
Yeah, if you look up Spud Webb, It's kind of similar to Muggsy Bogues type of tale.
And
That's
the only
what,
reason I know about Muggsy Bogues is because I played NBA Jam.
NBA Jam was the shit, dude.
Hell yeah, it was.
I live 15
Dude, NBA
minutes
Jam,
from
the first time I got to
Jackson's
play it on
mom.
an arcade, and they'd like jump 30 feet in the air to come down. I'm like, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Said.
Showing
Asterisk
up.
bow.
Oh man, dude, back in the day it was called the Sandbox. It was right across the movie theater and part of a strip mall where I'm from, and that's where they had what was called the Sandbox, and all the arcades were in there. So you'd have your Street Fighters, your Mortal Kombats, oh, what are some of them? Of course, your old schools like Centipede and Pac-Man, all that shit.
Yeah.
But you had it was just the place to be. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was the place to be. And I miss when being a nerd was fucking underground, because as soon as my nerd shit that I love became mainstream fucking ruined that nerd shit that I love.
Yep, that's generally how it tends to go.
Now you really got to dig deep to find that stuff, where back in the day when you and I were growing up, you had to dig deep to not find a good game. You know what I mean?
Well, it was
It's
like
just completely the opposite.
I lived through the age of where if you openly admitted you liked anime, you were ostracized like
You're a nerd.
motherfucker. and now, lo and behold, anime is like more popular
The
than
thing
it's
to
ever
fucking
been.
do.
And
Video
it's
games
like,
are the thing to do. It's like, you
Sure.
motherfuckers made fun of me, and now all this shit is mainstream. Fuck
it's
you.
like I got harped on for playing role-playing games in high school in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
And
I
now
love RPGs, man.
everybody's playing D&D, and it's like, what the
Everybody
fuck?
wants to fucking play that. They're playing D&D. I play D&D with my son now. I grew up on Dragon Warrior 1 and Final Fantasy 1. I still have the Nintendo games to prove it. Okay, I'm the OG, motherfucker. Now, I can't claim that without help, because obviously Mom and Dad at that time is what helped me.
Oh, of
Because when I was
course.
6 years old,
Zechariah 12 and
I didn't
8.
have any fucking money for a console.
Welcome to
Obviously, I
my
didn't know what
channel.
the fuck money was, probably.
Zechariah
Yeah.
12 and
You know what I
8.
mean?
What's up, Zechariah? How you doing, brother?
At Chaosforyou728 I missed 80s of home consoles.
Oh,
Tau
yeah.
Outlaw.
I love consoles.
So
Sexy
I'm gonna
bot,
have
that's
your
my name. Hi, yeah.
YouTube channel
Tau
muted
Outlaw
so
is
I
my
can
daddy.
talk
I'm
to you and
spreading the
concentrate on
word.
talking to you, and then
Single
watch
town
the live
backler.
chat. I think that's how I'm gonna
Said
pull this off here.
Robotech.
We're all
Yeah.
figuring this out.
Since
We're all figuring this out.
1987.
You guys just fucking wait your fucking horses. You got some fucking elders in here. Y'all need to respect. Okay? All for respect. And the
Where is
chat.
What, Billy? I can't hear you, Billy! Damn it, Billy! I can't hear you, Billy!
Oh, damn it, Chaos! Oh, stop whacking it in my tool shed. Oh.
It almost
Fucking
sounded
kids.
like you were getting your fudge back there for a second.
Oh, why?
Yeah, take it! Take it!
Rick's
I'm going to
JR
hell.
said Robotech. LOL, my old Nissan used to talk.
Oh shit, dude, you know who
Zechariah 12
I
and
crack
8.
up every time Hammerhand
Said,
makes fun of Joe Biden, dude. That shit's so
44
fucking
next
funny.
Oh
month.
God, I know, right?
Fuck, I laughed so hard. He was talking about 500 million barrels the other day on one of his streams, and he's playing fucking our current resident, and he had said, you know, he had like his guy that he talks to on the side, like, oh, how many barrels? 500 million. Oh, 57. Dude, I fucking died laughing. That shit was hilarious.
That sounds about right.
Oh, 57.
I'm fixing to send you an invite.
Oh shit! I'm still in the middle. Oh, I'm still in the middle of my damn mission, man. I'm sorry. I got
okay.
the fucking waffling with
It
you.
said you was idle, so I figured
Yeah, I
you were
was.
done.
I will be. Give me a minute here. Let me finish this
All
fucking
right.
mission. I got off on a tangent there. See, there's a perfect example.
Tau
How hard it
Outlaw
is.
said, Hi, I'm Sexy Bot, and you're watching Jackass.
There you go. Yeah, I remember Robotech. That was
Rick's JR
old school anime.
said, Warhammer's
Oh,
Transformer
yeah.
noises LOL.
Well, you guys want to get into some old school anime? How about some Vampire Hunter D?
Yeet, dung peel.
Singletown Backler said,
Yes.
At
Dude,
Rick's
that
JR,
fucking
I
shit.
have
I
love
love
it
Bloodlust too, the
1987.
second one they made. I thought they
So
were
it's
both
long
excellent.
time. Just like Hammerhand.
Then, of course, you have Ghost in the Shell and
Yep.
Akira.
Akira
basic ones
was
for
the
people our age.
Akira was the first anime that became mainstream before it
Yeah,
really
yeah.
picked up.
Yep. Before it picked up. Yep.
I guess you
when
could
I
consider
gotta watch that
Robotech
shit-
anime, but I think I do think it came out before Robotech though. I
Riggs
can't
Jr.
remember.
said,
Your Robocar was
my
in
Robocar was a
1986
1986 Nissan Maxima wagon, estate, in two-tone
That would have
brown.
been about the same time of Vampire
Hotel
Hunter
Outlaw
D. Wasn't that 86?
said,
85 or 86?
Come on, Trigun.
Trigun was a
Zechariah
good one
12 and
too.
8
Fist of the
said,
North Star wasn't bad. I
Fist
liked
of the
it.
North Star Silverhawks and Brave Star.
Fist of the North Star.
That was a good
Then
one.
you had Berserk.
Berserk. My buddy Brian just recently told me they're bringing back Bastard, but it's only going to be on Netflix.
They're bringing back what?
It's called Bastard. It has everything a man wants. It's got vampires, it's got ninjas, it's got werewolves, it's got wizards, it's got violence, and it's got big anime titties.
Oh, hell yeah. You can't have one without the big anime titties.
And they are very nice.
Dude, do you want to know what you want to know what a good drinking game is?
Waterfall.
There's two of them. Yeah, there's
Stream
two of them. I'm gonna
Elements.
tell you. Every
Welcome
time
to my
fucking
channel. Stream
oh, you guys are
Elements
gonna murder me for this one.
said,
Every
Welcome
time
to the
fucking
channel.
what's her name
Thanks
says
for hanging
Ichigo
out.
and Bleach, take
make
a drink.
sure to
Uh-huh.
like and subscribe to show
Every
your
time she
support.
says Ichigo or Kurosaki,
Outlaw.
take a drink.
Said,
The other one is every time
Gundam
fucking Kagome says
RX-78.
Inuyasha, take a
Lupo's
drink.
Adventures.
And yeah, you're not gonna last very
Singletown
long.
Backler.
Yeah.
said, At Chaosforyou728 Robotech was the first
I'm a total
anime to be
fucking
aired
nerd,
in
dude.
Denmark. Riggs Jr.
Really? I didn't know that.
said, Dude,
Yeah.
I missed out on all that BC.
I've got the
we
first
didn't
Broly
have
movie
internet.
with
I had a pedal bike and a PS1 game I
very
beat
first
20 times.
Broly the Super Saiyan. I have that on VHS.
The
I still have
legendary
my, I still have my
Super
old,
Saiyan.
Zechariah 12 and
yep,
8
I still have my old Beta
said,
cord. Do you remember
Somebody
Beta
has
versus
hidden me.
VHS?
No, you're not hidden.
Oh, yeah.
Is some of your comments not going through or something?
Sometimes, guys, if you look at when you're in the chat, it'll say top chat. Go to live chat because sometimes top chat will
yeah.
edit that shit. So go to live chat and it should show it. For any of you, I just learned that myself.
I keep
two
forgetting
different
about
chats.
that.
Yeah, I do too. Because sometimes you'll see it in StreamYard, but like not in YouTube, and it's just like, what the fuck's going on here? It's all fucked up. They gotta fuck with everything. That's why we can't have nice things, Chaos. They keep ruining it.
Yeah, all it takes is one person to fuck up everything else for everybody. It's just like boot camp. One person fucked up, everybody got fucking punished.
There is no such thing as match
Hotel
punishment in the
Outlaw.
military. How dare you?
Oh my
said,
Those are false. Those are
Noel
false
SS2
claims, and they
go
never
home,
lost
damn it.
paperwork. Never.
Dude. We had a few soap parties because some motherfuckers didn't know how to shut the fuck up and get with the program.
Or would fucking secure their locker.
Oh,
Then you're gonna do a tornado, and you're gonna do a tornado in my beat because you're fucked up, motherfucker.
I love Ricky tornadoes. Those are
Singletown
great.
Backler said, Oh yeah, but
You
bam.
come in and your whole barracks is just
The whole way is
destroyed.
fucked.
Bunk
Looks
beds are
like-
flipped over. Fucking
man.
your everything
You gotta-
is just. And then they
Everything
give
is
you,
out.
and then they give you an almost unrealistic time frame
Unrealistic
to get
time.
it to get it
Unrealistic.
back together.
You guys got 3 minutes to unfuck this. You're just like, oh, that's not fucking possible, dude. You know what they're doing? Because I was already in my 30s when I went, so the mind games didn't really work on me.
Yeah.
But when I went there, I'm like, yeah, your guys aren't getting in 3 minutes, I promise you. We're fucked for a while.
Well, that's when you just drop
then-
to the front-leaning rest position and
Riggs
just
Jr.
There you go.
wait for
Said,
it.
Man, this new
Or,
engine I got
when,
here has
Fire
a
Guard would
plastic
fall
cam
asleep,
gear.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
this
oh, you
is
son
getting
of
a
a
lumpy
bitch.
cam with a metal
Fell
gear.
asleep, drill sergeants came in,
Singletown
boom, you're all
Backler.
fucking dead. I'm like, fuck!
Said,
Everybody's up at 2 in the
Camp with
morning
the
fucking
M1
running around the
Garand.
track because your Fire Guard fell asleep.
So
But you didn't say anything. I didn't say anything to these guys because I'm like, I might do something like that, and I don't want to be looking like the fucking fool at the end. So I'm just gonna be pissed at this guy in my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when you're basic and still learning, it's like, well, I don't want to fuck up and be this person that cuts this person out, and then I fucked up just, a week later. So I kept it in my head, which I believe is the best approach. Because when you're in the military, and you know this, Chaos, it's like you just roger out a lot of fucking things and you hold your fucking tongue.
Yep.
You really want to fucking say some shit, dude.
Oh, God, yeah, dude. Like, there's...
Even
there
when you're
were
in
a
the unit,
few.
man.
It's like, let's step into the stairwell, buddy. We need to have a talk.
Man. God dang, dude. Even in your unit, too. Your unit could be just as bad if you had a shitty team or squad leader. And, and you had to really bite your fucking tongue. Because I was as old as my first sergeant, or pretty close to my platoon sergeant for sure.
Yeah.
Because I was actually older than my platoon sergeant by a couple of years.
Damn.
So I do have a good cookie award, but it took everything I had to earn that, even though I didn't know that was an actual medal.
Yeah.
Till I was out, But yeah.
My mouth
I'll
is
be right
like
back,
I'm
man.
in trouble.
I gotta go take a piss, man. I'll be right back.
Do what you gotta do, brother. Yeah, a couple factors got me in trouble. My mouth was one of them, and the fact that I was sleeping with my Confebron commander's daughter. And that didn't blow over very well, especially with the higher-ups. The fact that I was a leading seaman on top of it, just... the targets got put on my back. And it was... Yeah, I called the wrong person a dumb cunt. Threatened to throw someone off the side of the ship. And, yeah.
Singletown Backler said. A Penny Benjamin moment.
Pretty much. It's like, for the most part, I'm pretty calm, cool, and collected. But I'd gotten frustrated because they'd... And what started it all was my duty section leader shafting me with, like, 3 or 4 watches in an entire day when we had more than enough people to where that wasn't necessary. I had shit I had to do, and I couldn't do it because I was always standing watch. So I was venting to my LPO, and he had the audacity to tell me to shut the fuck up.
I was too fat to get in, but it is what it is.
I am not.
I have some years in if I got in 2006.
Yeah, I'm not the type of person you tell shut the fuck up, especially when I'm already angry. So I said, come again? He says, shut the fuck up. I said, you tell me to shut the fuck up one more time, I'm going to break these ranks. I'm going to break my foot off in your ass. And he said, do it. And I went to break ranks, and it had not been for the people in front of me, I would have assaulted a chief. And I wouldn't have given a fuck. At the time, I mean, the consequences, yes, I would have cared. I'm like, God damn it. But I would have owned up to it. I'd accepted it. Like, I brought it on myself. Fuck. But God damn it, felt good whooping his ass.
Alright, I'm going to finish this mission with you, and I'm going to go grab a shot, and then come back down here. I should be almost done with this mission here.
Alright.
What I'm doing right now is, I've never actually played the Tech Priest.
Well, you should invite me to your game. Well, I'll run with you. What level are you?
I can do that. What? I'm 30.
Okay, I'm almost your level. I'm 22 right now.
Okay, we could do that, unless you want me to bring my 95 in.
Nah, we don't want to make the game too easy now, do we? Need to have a little bit of a challenge.
Oh, that was a challenge. When you and I were gaming the other day, dude, that shit wasn't easy, man.
Yeah, that stuff was, it was scaled.
Games.
It was scaled to you.
Yeah. I think it was.
My boss is
because I go on hard plus
I'm
one.
Already doing, and
I'm not someone who let's just say you have a game and you had the beginning. At the beginning you had easy, medium, hard. That was pretty much how it was growing up, right?
Yep.
I was always a medium gamer. That's when I had the most fun when it came to both story and challenge. And nothing against the people that do. They got to be the hardest fucking shit. Cool. If that's what you do, awesome. But for me personally, to have the most fun, I got to have both that engaging story and just the right amount of challenge.
Yeah.
So I'll go as far as very hard on some games, but I will not go extreme and above because I just I get fucking just mauled. And it's even hard for me to keep up in very hard titles. But I like to go just above normal, like just above. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's where you get your. That's where you get the experience. Is either normal or hard. It's like for first-person shooters, if you want to get good at them, you got to play on hard or higher.
If you're a multiplayer guy, then it's a must.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't do
it definitely improves your gameplay.
I'm not. I stopped playing online first-person shooters back in the days of Resistance: Fall of Man. If you remember that game.
Vaguely.
On the PS3. It was Insomniac's first thing outside of what's some of the other stuff? Well, they made the current Spider-Mans, and then they also made the Ratchet and Clank series.
Okay.
Resistance Fall of Man. Whenever you hear Hammerhand go live with his streams, and he's got those women like hitting each other and showing a bunch of debauchery, that's the background music of actually the first Resistance Fall of Man. And I brought that up. I'm like, dude, I remember that song now. That's from this fucking video game.
Huh. Yeah, that intro of his be interesting, alright.
Well, man, it just goes to show you that a lot of the people we talk about, they always go through this epiphany phase when it's too late and their value is less, yet they think their value is at its highest and have the most demands. And that's just not how the world works. It's not. I can't convince you of that. I'm not going to convince you.
Fair. Life's not fair. Shut the fuck up and move on.
I'm not going to convince you. There's no way I can convince you that it's fair. It's just the way it is. And I know that sucks to hear. It's just the way it is.
On the floor laughing.
You know, I didn't make the rules, man.
Yep.
And, you know, when people talk about, you know, don't hate the game or don't hate the player.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I hate the player and the game. I'll tell you why I hate the player and the game. Because the game wouldn't exist without players, and the players wouldn't exist without the fucking game, so fuck them both. How about that?
Alright.
Okay, give me a second here. I got some more dialogue. I don't want to do... I can do the invite with you, man, but I'm such a nerd. I have not played the Tech Priest, and I do not want to miss his dialogue. Does that make sense?
Fine. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we're kind of waiting on FatherSaunders to finish his little mission. Then I'm gonna be joining up on him. What's good, Samantha B? How you doing? See, I don't have to deal with that, Riggs. I just go to work and do my job. They don't have to tell me what to do.
If you ever hear me go quiet, it's because I got dialogue going on.
Yep.
Riggs Jr.
Okay, I just finished this mission.
Agreed.
If
Sam
you talk while dialogue's
going
going on,
my machines are fixed speed and they
I'm going to say a bunch of mean things and stuff. Damn it, I want to hear it.
Right.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to go back to the command bridge now. I'll be right back, man. I'm going to go get me a shot.
So I'm oh, nope, I'm not completely purpled out. Ooh, excuse me. Nope. 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 So, I guess... Okay. I already did that. Got that taken care of. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh. Yep, that's not happening. This is radical. Plus 10 warp damage. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going this way. Okay. Alright. Now we just wait on the invite from Saunders. Yeah, I'm gonna work at my pace, and if they don't like my pace, oh well. That's what I have a pretty good pace. I have a pretty good system. It works. I work within the confines of the hours they give me, which is literally 4 to 11 every day. Saturdays is rotating. Every other week I have to go up there for at least 2 hours. Which, it's not bad. As long as I don't hit overtime, they're okay. It's when I start treading into overtime, they start getting kind of antsy. Like, this week is going to put me into overtime, big time.
Overtime is only cool if it is voluntary and not mandatory.
It's voluntary.
Good. Then you got a step up in that regard, because I could not stand when it was mandatory. Just let people have a choice. You're always going to have people
Riggs
interested in
JR
it, so just run what you can with
said,
that. Don't make it mandatory.
Flanders is touching his own no square against his will. Samantha P. said, doing well, Chaos. Thanks for inquiring, and you? Haha, yes, that makes it all the more irritating. Riggs, straight face, perhaps make a huge overwhelming pile of whatever needs prepping for the machine.
Hold on here, I'm reading some shit.
I'm doing
Riggs
well,
JR.
Samantha P. Thanks for
Said,
asking.
Yeah, I work as quick as I can without clogging my machines and log my hours.
And I have a system. They're happy with that system. I don't get any complaints, so I can only assume I'm doing a good job. No, I know I shouldn't
Samantha
assume,
P.
but
said,
I mean, they've
then
kept me
they
for
can
3
complain
years.
about that.
Yeah.
Grinning face with sweat.
You just gotta give them something to complain about, Riggs. I think that's
The
what it
goddamn
is.
bacon.
You've just got a bunch
Welcome
of.
to my
You're just
channel.
working for a bunch of goddamn
goddamn
Karens. The
Said,
goddamn
"You
bacon!
degenerates.
Whiskey, brother, how you doing, goddamn
Riggs
bacon?
JR. said,
And we
Sam
don't
P.
like
they
those
ignore
bitches
me
round
when I
up in
bring up
these
shit
parts,
they are
man.
fucking up
We
on.
don't play that game.
Fuck M.
That's meatwad for you guys who don't know. Alright, let me break down this shit here.
Riggs, you might be working for a Democrat. Oh, man. Yeah, I call anybody that goes by the rules for thee but not for me mentality a Democrat.
Well, shit, you win every
Probably
time.
wrong, but, well, yeah, at least 75% of the time. Then you gotta throw in the rhinos.
Mike Carrier. Welcome
Oh
to
yeah.
my channel.
Yeah, they're not
Mike
above
Carrier.
reproach for sure.
They're
Said,
just sheep, wolves
"Damn
in sheep
bacon,
clothing.
making the
Sheep's
rounds."
clothing. Bleh.
Okay, let me think here. Yeah, I think that'll be good there. Alright. I'm doing the whole, you gotta bear with me because I'm doing my skill tree shit and I don't want to fuck it up. Even though in this game you can
Singletown
get
Backler. Said,
certain consumable
Besides of the
buffs
same
where you
point.
can reallocate
The
your
goddamn
skill points
bacon.
and shit on this game.
said,
So it's not a huge penalty
"Fuck
unless
you,
they changed it.
pay
It's
me.
been a long time. I
mindset you
played this
should
son of a bitch."
primarily have going to work.
Okay, let me think here.
Yeah, I don't know about that fuck you mentality, but I'm literally one of those is like, this is what I'm capable
Riggs
of doing,
JR.
and
Said,
let's discuss
Well, LMAO,
pay.
they have been handing out union shirts saying we stand with Ukraine, so I'd say they are Dems.
Ew.
Here's my work at 15 an hour. Here's my work at 30 an hour. Which one do you want?
Yeah, literally. It's like they had a the guy I replaced. He just put in his 2 weeks notice. Like he'd only done like 2 days of his 2 weeks, and they basically fired him
Okay.
after like the second day. They're like, yeah, you're gonna be full time now. I was like, okay. Cool.
Okay, do you want me to invite you to mine? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir. That'll work.
Okay, and bear with me here, man.
That'd
I'm
be
going to have
good.
a boomer moment.
Hit square.
No, not recruitment. Oh shit, I forgot I'm in a cabal. Fuck, man, I'm a lord in a
Riggs
cabal. I forgot
Jr.
all about that.
Said, I told them to keep the shirt. I know once fucking.
My bad, I was a little bit off. It's been a while. Alright, let me think here.
Yeah, that
Fuck,
whole
man.
deal in Ukraine.
I don't know if I want to recruit this guy. It's been so long since I played, I don't want to fuck it up. Shit, I
The
think the owner
goddamn
hadn't been
bacon.
on in a while either.
Said,
Shit,
at Mike Carrier, long time no see.
friends.
Samantha P. Said, I get it.
Right, friends.
Even if you bring
Bunch
up
of
things that will
friends
make
that you had to
production
pay
faster,
$10 a month to
safer,
be with.
better quality, they'll find time to complain about you rolling your eyes while they don't implement easy suggestions.
Okay.
Yep, that's exactly it, Samantha.
Riggs Jr. Said,
There you go.
I don't
you
give
should see it.
two-wheel notices
Yep,
after
I got
last
it.
job fired me the day I put in my notice, so fuck no notice.
Ooh. Seasonal and non-seasonal characters cannot. Oh, you're on a
Oh,
seasonal character.
You don't have what seasonal character, do you?
I do not.
Okay.
I don't
let me
really.
back out here.
I don't really do the seasonal.
No, there's no.
Stuff.
I wouldn't expect. Well, I wouldn't expect you to do it off the bat anyway. You haven't even played the fucking game in its entirety yet. I wouldn't do it unless I played through the whole campaign
Mike
myself at
Carrier.
least once.
Said,
So I don't blame you there.
Insomniac's a bitch bacon.
Let me. Why
Riggs
don't you go ahead and
Jr.
invite me? And I think I got a
Said,
character that I'll use that I
That's
did
it,
last
Sam P.
time.
They always
That
turn
should be able
it
to
back on
match
me and
close to
nitpick.
where you're at.
Yep. All right. I
We'll
gotta
do that.
Find. There we go. What is this? They always turn it back on me and nitpick. I don't know. I'm kind of petty sometimes, so if they do that, I just tend to flip it back on them and end up pissing them off.
I should totally just mess with you and just do request to watch. I'll just watch you. Okay, I gotta choose a different character. Well, let me choose it then. Son of a bitch, I gotta back out of here. I'm gonna back out, go to the main menu here. Won't let me do it while I'm at the command bridge. Fucking heresy, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Alright, switch character. What do we got? Oh, actually, I have a guy whose name is Heresy,
There
level
you go.
38. That's who I played with you last time.
Yeah.
I remember now.
It's like last. Wait, was it? Yeah, last night when we was talking about the whole Transformer movement, I made the comment like I'm probably one of the worst people to introduce to that because I'm the type that'll flip it and fuck with them.
As you should.
Samantha P. Said, I would say just because one job was
Yeah.
crappy doesn't mean it's not still good practice. Especially if you want to use them as a reference. Chaos called it dash Karens.
Yep, I've had a few jobs
Insomniac.
at some Cairns, and I didn't last there very long because I'm the type if you come at me sideways, I'm gonna come back at you complete 360. Like I'm gonna match your energy and then go Kaioken and times 10 that shit.
Oh shit, he's going Kaioken, guys. Don't fuck around. Do not fuck around. If you guys don't know what that is, tough shit.
Fuck around and find out, man. Like I said, I'm a pretty
Okay.
chill
Oh,
dude,
shit.
but depending on how you come at me is going to determine how I reply back.
These are facts.
I don't
Why don't you go
want
ahead-
to be a dick, but I will be. I have no problem letting my dick swing.
Yeah, we're getting older now, so our balls swing pretty good.
All right, and what were you about to say? Why don't
you invite me to yours? Let's see if we can do that again.
Okay.
because I'll be able to help you being level 38.
No, I'm basically just running what missions it's letting me run at this point.
Yeah, you got a lot of different ones. You'll unlock Void Crusade, you'll unlock fucking intel missions, you'll unlock priority assignments.
Me and one guy are the only two left of the 100 plus that were hired in 15.
Oh, jeez.
The goddamn bacon said. At Samantha P, you know who Aaron Clary is? Probably already asked you that, but he made several points of why you don't bother trying to improve the company you work, yours being the least problematic.
Oh, shit! You got Father Saunders on here with you?
Shit.
Look at Father Saunders! Look at Father Saunders! Look at him go! Look at him go!
Alright. Let me make sure my inventory's empty. Okay.
I gotta make sure my inventory's set up here. Give me 1 sec.
Yep, you're good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta look through here. Fuck.
Don't break your back for a company that could replace you with the same day.
Yep, I say the same shit, guys. That does not mean half-ass your work, do your job, but don't break your back because you're replaceable. Don't ever fucking forget that.
It's funny. My half-asses. Oh, man. If I were to actually put my full ass into this job, oh, man.
Exactly, and then you become the fucking hey you guy, and then they fucking abuse you because you always got shit done right the first time.
Exactly.
Everybody is replaceable. Fact.
And I hate saying that. I don't want to say it.
LOL old balls.
You see, Singletown, that's the thing, though. You got to give them a reason not to want to keep you around. Like with my job, I've told them my skills, and that's it.
Samantha P.
They need me to do something, I get it done.
At TGB, no I haven't. But in the business I've worked in, it's helped me grow, receive raises, and promotions faster. I would say depending on the job, definitely not.
It's like I'm a jack of almost all trades. Like I know the basics of most trades, so that's the only thing I really have going for me.
Samantha P. said. It's.
What do you want? Bet you ain't got no food, huh? Alright. I will be right back, folks. I got to feed the fat bastard.
Well, yeah, you better feed fat bastard.
The feline overlord is hungry. He's demanding food, or he shall feast upon my soul.
Said. Man, these rookies couldn't hold a candle to my half-ass pace.
There you go, big guy.
Old Balls Flanders, that is correct, Riggs. I might miss some of you guys' comments here. It's on Chaos stream tonight. But if you want to say something, if I see it.
I'm gonna say, whip open your phone.
No.
Where's my drink? Alright.
I'm gonna sell all my shit because you don't have a tech priest yet for breaking shit down.
Yeah, I'm not that far in the game yet.
How fucking dare you?
I mean, I did pretty good compared to where I was. I think when I started, I was only like level 7 or 8.
Riggs Jr. said, "Give old Garfield scratches for me."
Okay, where are we at here? You are at
Samantha P.
Long rip.
Said,
Cashed it.
Back a supervising diesel tech position opened up, and my stepfather had been running the place 20 years. They passed him over for a 23-year-old degree that never worked.
Am I not allowed to have this thing? It says press R2, but it says remove.
Okay, so if you hit R2, it should show your in purple will be a campaign mission.
On the flip side, I'd rather be old
the
balls these days and know which bathroom
if you
and which
have any
gender to
others,
fornicate Sue.
mission, or you can do intel missions.
I don't think it's gonna let me do this because I have a buff on me.
Samantha P.
I got 3 missions
said,
left, so I'm gonna go to the star
I
map.
am glad to say that after a few weeks of his inability to do anything, they fired him and gave him the position he deserved to start.
Star map is the
I
same
would
thing. If you
certainly
push
say in
R2
any
on the
type of
command
labor
bridge, it'll
position
take you to the same
definitely no.
spot if you want to do a campaign
Single town
mission.
backler.
It'll come up in purple.
Said. At Samantha P. What was the end
There we
result? The goddamn bacon.
I
Said.
shall accept.
At Samantha P. That's great. I didn't mean every company, just
Requesting
in general.
server Leia.
I loved working
Decker
at the Tiger
Kane
Bar and
is
Cafe
requesting
in
a
June Lake when
stay
I
a
lived
while
there.
and
I'd do
listen.
anything I could for them and often did.
Ah!
It's JR.
Fuck! Just smacked my funny
Said.
bone.
My last job I worked hard to earn the spot and they gave it to somebody not trained in my area just because I had more time and while I was trained and good at it.
Samantha P says
Samantha P.
Evidently
Said.
Biden was quoted
On
as
another note, Dash,
saying
did
he
you
wants
hear
male
this
and female
about Biden
soldiers to
saying he
shower
wants
together.
male and
What do you
female
think about
soldiers
that,
to shower
Chaos?
together?
Yeah, they've been talking about that. And you know
You don't want that
what?
in infantry barracks. You don't want that in infantry barracks. Are you out of your fucking mind?
No,
You gotta be out of your
just
fucking
send
mind,
them
dude.
for send the women first, and then send in the men, because they'll be
Rich
distracted
Said.
dealing
I
with
saw
the
that
women,
LMAO
so it gives the
Sam P.
men to come in there and just call it
Stream
Operation.
Elements. Said.
Call it
Welcome
Operation
to the
Starship
channel.
Troopers.
Thanks for hanging
Yeah.
out. Make sure to like and subscribe to show your support.
No, you could call it Operation Cunt.
There you go.
No, Operation Cunt. Nah. Fuck it. Never mind. I'll come up with something creative here in a minute.
Oh, you're talking about when Pop goes cunt. Sounds refreshing, but it really
Well,
isn't.
I was gonna say Cuntosaurus Rex, but it didn't roll off the tongue right.
Oh shit! I got some lag. Okay, there we go.
Riggs
Yeah,
JR.
me
I
too.
think we had
Said.
issues with that.
I think
Yeah.
a
Time
bunch
that
of
we
barracks bunnies are gonna be getting dirty and clean at the same time.
Oh, son of a bitch! Is it really gonna do that? I think this is why you were trying to come to my game to see if we can mitigate that fucking shit.
It didn't hurt that bad, but then again, I think I have like heat resist.
It's about 3 seconds. About 3-second lag when it happens. It's not a big deal unless you're in a big firefight. When you're in a firefight like that, 3 seconds matters.
Fuck, that hurt.
Oh yeah, 3 seconds definitely matters. I don't care what style of game you're playing. 3 seconds can be fucking winning or losing.
Yeah.
One time, let alone 5. Fucking weirdos. Oh, well, let's go back this way. We got a objective
Said.
over here we gotta get.
Operation Dirty Girl in replicant
There
fish
you
voice.
Oh, we got
go. Dirty girl though.
Oh, you son of a bitch and lag. God damn it. You know how weird it is to just hear the background music and absolutely nothing else? Not the fire of a gun.
Oh, you
not
turned
nothing.
all of that down? Oh wow.
Yeah.
See,
That's what you
I-
told me to do.
Oh, I put mine at 25%, so I still hear the sounds and stuff.
Yeah, I only hear the background music, dude. I don't hear nothing else.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was doing this last night. My game fucking blue screened on me.
Less target to worry about. Keep
Then right here, this teleport, this should take you
Oh,
back
yeah,
to the
that's right.
middle of the map here.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes it'll take you to a secret spot with a chest and shit. A map like this, it'll take us back to right about in the middle. Then you can readjust from there. Here we go.
There we go. This way.
Riggs JR.
Man, that is the weirdest thing ever.
3
to hear
seconds
just
is
the
a long
frickin'
time.
background
Don't
music
let
and
them
nothing
ladies lie to you, lol. Samantha P.
3 seconds is a long time. Don't let the
At
ladies
STD,
lie to
He
you.
became lead supervisor. Upside down face that was only due to
shit.
this youngest guy's
3 seconds,
inability.
baby.
Had he been
3 seconds,
reasonable at
3.5
that position,
inches.
he would have been passed over. Straight face.
They love those credit cards, right?
Yep.
Shit, I probably bust a nut in a minute now. It's been too long. Be like, oh, I haven't done this in a while. I'm not going to fool you. I've definitely done this before, so I'm not going to lie to you there. But it's been a while. Oh my god, I never do this. No, I've done it, bitch. I just don't know if I can last. Oh, fuck. That's
Samantha
funny.
P. said, "Here come the hashtag #MeToo allegations."
Let's do this. We'll take out this mob here, brother, and then come back with me towards the lower right of the screen after we get these enemies. That way we can finish at the end with these fuckers. So we'll go back this way.
Oh, overheating.
Oh, you got a plasma gun?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep. You got something that's got heat. So your heat skill tree will definitely benefit you because it'll. There is a person there that mitigates.
Singletown Backler.
It's
said,
great.
At Samantha
Oh yeah,
P,
if you go to
if I was
heat
him, I would have
on
left
your
the
skill
company
tree,
ASAP.
you'll be able to suffer less heat build up, and you'll eventually get a 50% faster cooldown if you do overheat on the heat skill tree.
Riggs
If that's the way you
JR.
want to go.
Said,
Now you can
Sam
readjust
P, I was
that
having this
once you
discussion
get
with a
consumable
maintenance guy, and
buffs.
he told them
If
to
you
get
feel
lost
like you
and
don't
went
want
to
to
the
do heat weapons
competition.
no more, you
The
can always
goddamn
reset
bacon
your entire skill tree with
said,
certain consumable
3
buffs
seconds in
and
any
readjust your
combat
character the way that
situation
you
can be a
want to play.
lifetime. Just ask the goon in that fucked around and found
Because when
out
you're
chasing
figuring out
a guy
a game
with
or
a
how to
knife
play a character,
yesterday.
you know, you're always just trial and error, then be like, oh, I think this one's the most fun for me. Then you can redistribute that shit. God damn, I'm getting switched all fucking
Why the hell would you chase
We're all-
after
we're-
a guy with a knife? Did you?
Oh, you went all the way to
Yeah.
the other opposite end of the map, didn't you?
I was
Okay.
going, fixing to take this battery and.
Teleport beacon in range.
Oh, you're good, brother. You get that one, I'll get this one.
Kill confirmed. Target offline.
2 down.
Rinse and repeat.
Oh.
In the name of the Emperor, of course. All right, you'll see the mission finished here shortly.
One less target to worry about.
Call an airstrike
Uh-oh.
on a bunker. Where's a bunker?
Oh
What's
yeah,
a bunker look
now we're gonna go to the
like?
bunker. Bunker's gonna be
Oh,
Beacon in
it's
range.
gonna
I see.
it's gonna look like
Riggs
the
JR.
guns you just took down, except
Said.
with no guns.
Yeah.
Sam P, you know it's coming. They them touched my no square.
Well, we're gonna meet there. Oh, look at you! Hey, how you doing there, brother? I
goddamn
see you.
bacon.
Yo.
Said,
Can't go that way.
at Riggs JR.
Oh, yeah.
So you're the one
See,
that
Yeah,
ruined
it's only
just
a
the
minute.
Pay
tip.
attention to my damn
Noted
screen.
XD.
I mean, they've ruined everything else.
Pull out my melee, and I'll catch up with you running here. So yep, now we just do the same thing.
Samantha P.
Hold X
Hold
on this
X.
motherfucker.
At TSTB, the saddest
And
part is
it'll
he
get
absolutely loves
loaded
that
up.
place.
And
He loves the
mission
guys he works
accomplished.
with.
You are still
He
alive
legit
and
buys them
more or
lunch
less
and
in
packs
one piece.
/ prepares it
That's a
every morning for the
success,
whole
I
shop.
guess. Initiating exfiltration rituals.
Yeah, they're not in my league at all. Riggs really likes no squares.
He
I don't know
do.
if you guys have known that. Riggs really likes those things.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with my no square.
Samantha P. said.
All I want you to do is stop
Plus,
and
there's
don't
a
touch
fair
me
chance that he would have started off making much less at any other job because he never
there. Won't let me
graduated high
quit,
school.
man. I'm still stuck on the area that we were just at. Are you at the command bridge? So it will not let me go back.
Oh shit! Yeah. My
Oh,
bad.
no, you're-
I was
you're-
distracted with the
you're
chat.
No, you're good, brother. You're good. I thought you already left.
Yeah. No, I hadn't left. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you're guaranteed to get less if you don't have a high school diploma or equivalent to it. Even a GED, you're still not gonna get as much as you would if you had a high school diploma. That can
Riggs
depend
Jr.
on
said.
whether
Bacon, they ruined the just
You
the tip
have
by
the,
grabbing my
uh,
hips and pulling me deeper allegedly.
that just made me lose my train of thought. Fuck.
Single
I'm glad
Town
you're streaming
Backler
because I wouldn't do the shit.
said,
God
"That's Samantha P that effed up."
damn it,
I would totally be
Riggs.
lost.
Oh, let's see here. What is this? Unlock construct module. Tarantula, Lazen pattern.
Okay, so you're playing the Tech Priest. So if you go to the construct setup, which is where I'm at, you're going to be able to decide
Yeah.
what elements you want to deploy. Whether it's a Tarantula turret, which is stationary, you'll have a Vivecti combustor. You'll have one that does long range and short range. Then you'll unlock Custodian robots or something like that. I might have got the name wrong. And then there's another one. And so you can spend a lot of time in here as a Tech Priest because you're going to be more of a summoning class. So you're going to have your X and your R2 for your regular weapon. And then, in my opinion, you're going to want to put everything else on your summons to summon those
And a
things.
request for a back rub
And
never
then the
ends
more
in
levels
just
you
that
get,
they
the
always
more
go for my
abilities you'll
no
unlock
square.
for those things I just
The
told you,
goddamn
like
bacon
different weapons,
said,
different shields,
"At
different
Samantha P, I
perks,
feel for
all that
him.
shit.
Often
Take your
the
time, do
people
not
you
rush,
work with can
because
make
I don't
all the
care.
difference
This is
in
an
a
ARPG,
workplace
and
environment,"
fucking micromanagement is part
Samantha
of any
P.
fucking real RPG.
said.
It's gonna have some type of
He was
fucking
hurt
management.
more than anything after giving them 20 YRS of his best.
We're just
He
not
went
playing
from making like
equipment
80 to
Tetris like we did with the
180k.
old Diablo.
So it worked out. Slightly smiling face at STB.
As long as he came out ahead, that's all that really matters, man.
Samantha P. said,
The fuck?
$100,000 raise and you might stay too. Grinning face with sweat.
Shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably raise for a six-figure raise there, Samantha P. As a matter of fact, I don't get out of bed for less than six figures.
Yeah. If I were to walk
That's
into
right, Chaos. You do not get out of bed for less than six fucking figures, and you tell them that I said so.
Yeah, they're gonna look at me and be like, "We're gonna have to let you go."
Yeah, we're gonna have to let you go, brother.
Like, wait, what?
We can't.
It's not supposed
we
to
can't
go
find
like
out
that. You're
about-
supposed to agree. What the fuck?
What about my feelings? What about my truth?
One of those ever mattered.
What about my truth, you fucking bigot? My truth is not worth six
It's not
figures.
very Christian of you. No.
Yeah. You need to go. Here's what you need to do. You gotta do two things. Number one, sir, on Sunday you need to go get right with God, because you ain't right with God if you don't agree to my terms of my fucking employment. Number two,
The
why don't you
goddamn
get your
bacon
testosterone checked, because you're acting
said,
like a little bitch.
At Riggs Jr. Hey, she got what she asked for then XD.
The preacher there is a little bit liberal. Makes me a little when you start quoting fucking goddamn what's his name. I hate it when that happens. Calvin. I start questioning shit.
Riggs Jr. said,
There's always going to be shit
I'm
to question,
tired of
whether it's
busting
religion,
my ass for
politics,
55
society.
ish while
There's
single
always going to be
moms on
these
the
things that
system
we
clock
always have
75.
these walls that we just can't cross with one another. And with religion, what really sucks is that the Bible, in its most inherent form, is actually a huge book of red fucking pills.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of these pastors, want to kind of sidestep
it.
those type of verses. Yeah, we're going to sidestep that verse. I don't think that'll go here today.
Can't remember what verse it was, but it was talking about I hate the person and that it was okay. It was coming from God himself.
Well,
But
man,
can't
I don't know,
remember.
man. I try to stay out of a lot of that stuff. If you know, I just usually try to do like happy fucking shit on my channel, dude. Because if I
You
was to
start getting
dwell on
into
everything,
religion
actually,
and shit like that, it starts getting.
yeah, it's bad.
I
It'll degrade.
understand.
It's
To a
gonna
degree.
degrade. It's gonna fucking degrade.
Riggs
And
Jr.
because everybody's got their own
said,
different interpretation
LOL bacon
of
allegedly
what
she
they
got
think
red
based on
hair
their
and some
denomination
happy
or
juice
whatever.
injection.
I don't want no part of that. All I know is that organized religion's not going to be for you
No.
in this
no.
climate that we live in. It's just not. I believe in God because I choose to. If you don't, that's cool. I'm not
I
gonna
don't.
preach to you that you should.
I don't
Okay.
like Joel Osteen. He's a fake Christian.
I know I cuss, I drink. I'm not the most godly person, man. Okay, but I know that God, you know, He's not gonna judge me because I said a cuss word. Because what the hell is a cuss word to someone who we would consider to be the Almighty? I'm pretty sure there's more worse travesties out there that I could commit than a cuss word. So I'm okay. But I'm not godly.
I mean, you don't. I mean,
And anyway, you know what I mean? I'm not. I don't go to church every Sunday.
yeah.
I'm not always nice. I say fucked up shit. I've done fucked up shit. But I just believe because I choose to. If someone doesn't, that's cool too.
Huh. Ah, there we
Riggs
go.
Jr.
Oh, what the hell?
If you don't mind me reading some of the comments on your channel, brother, I want your permission first. Do you
Go
mind
for
if I
it.
read some of your
Do what
comments?
you gotta do, man.
Riggs, I'm tired of busting my ass for 55-ish while single moms on the system clock get 75. Yeah, right. That's a really big mind fuck to try to wrap your head around that because it's not logical. Since it's not logical, most of us men are not going to understand it.
Not only is they getting that company dime, they getting 50% of your dime on top of it. It's like, why the fuck do they even need alimony and child support? I mean, my friend Ryan,
Samantha
he's in
P.
this situation right now
said,
where he's got a
The
child
goddamn bacon.
with
They are
another
legit like
woman,
family to all
and
of
she
us.
literally cheated
Outside
on
of
him.
upper
But
management OFC.
yeah, it's kind of they both fucked up. But she has the kid. He has not seen his daughter in probably like 2 years now. And he's paying child support. He gets he's on 100% government disability from the VA, and literally he paid off. He got a lump sum, and he paid off his back pay on child support. And lo and behold, first thing this bitch does is start sniffing around trying to get more money out of him, thinking he's coming to even more money. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? And he this is he did it in the worst state possible, California.
Riggs Jr.
So what?
said,
Excuse me. What your
Flanders,
friend
it's
went
like
through.
I'm making less working hard while
What
she
your friend
spreads
went
her
through
roast beef hole and
is,
gets more. Hashtag Ghost Nation.
There's two things.
Singletown Backler.
Number one, he went through the same
said,
thing I did, where
Stop
they
paying
count
when
your
the court ordered him to see his
disability
kid.
check as paid income, even though you're not supposed to. So if he had a job at the time and that, they will count both of those to determine his child support, and it's a fucked up world. Because my VA compensation pension got brought into the division assets.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wait a second. I sacrificed. I went to basic. I went to the unit. I went to war. And she gets a benefit when she didn't even ever pick up a rifle? Is that what you're telling me? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I wonder why people are ghosting from society. So you want to use PTSD against me in court. You want to use my VA compensation and pension for getting blown up in Iraq in court. But you still want me to defend this nation. Is that what you're telling me? Does that make any fucking sense to any of you?
No, it's never.
Because it doesn't make any fucking sense to
It
me.
has never made any sense. The whole divorce, like, I get divorce in certain circumstances, like if he's an abusive piece of shit, or vice versa. Fuck yeah, divorce. Leave that shit. What sane person would want to subject themselves to that kind of abuse?
Problem is that women have that silver bullet fucking plan out already,
Yep.
where they can get this for more better favor.
Well, once they realize they can pretty much get their way with just
The
their body
goddamn bacon.
alone,
Said.
that's it. They
At
stop.
Riggs
They
Jr.
stop
Are they really
developing
happy
a
even if they have an
personality.
income higher than yours
When they figure out they're
without
good
most
looking.
of the work?
Yeah, and they capitalize.
What are
They're-
their lives compared to
essentially,
yours?
women are like Chad
Samantha P.
and Tyrone.
Said.
Yeah, they look
That
good
makes
while
you
they're
more
young
godly
and
than
all
anything
that,
at
but the
FS.
older they get,
Modern
they they
Christians
start
have really twisted what God
balding,
is.
getting that
He's
dad
egotistical,
bod,
jealous,
and all
wrathful,
that
etc.
shit, you know.
Men
So
are the embodiment
it's-
of God on earth.
they're the equivalent to that in my
all of their
eyes.
flaws.
Eventually,
It is.
their time comes, because we all get old, we all get fat, we all lose
All
our
of us.
hair, we all fucking die. It's a circle of
All
fucking
of us.
life. Ooh, I almost died there. Speaking of dying, goddamn.
All of
And-
us get there.
And a lot of people don't pick up on this. I keep hearing women search for the best genes when it comes to their men. Well, what constitutes as good genes? Just because a dude has a full head of hair and a six-pack ab doesn't mean he has good genes. He could have all kinds of internalized, fucked up shit going on. He could be, bipolar, narcissistic, all that shit. And they come, they find out later on, of course, but...
Well, yeah. Well, that's called the epiphany phase, now that they're older.
Shit.
Oh, now I'm willing to settle.
Yeah.
Now it'll be
And
your
they try
honor,
and
Chaos,
say-
to take me.
They're settling
Your honor.
for us, but
Said.
in essence,
No.
it's like,
Samantha,
wait
one
a
good
second,
tip
I'm
on that.
settling for
No.
you.
I like it.
Yes, we are settling. We are settling. If you want to make a generalization, by far and beyond, men settle.
Oh god,
Men
yeah.
settle.
Oh god, yes. This is
'Cause
like
we
to
will
say
always-
we date up or
will
down
always be
the
Ricks
market.
Jr.
Well, we'll
We're
always
pretty-
be needed. A man will
They can
always
have
be
female
needed.
nature, they could be
Yeah,
millionaires and
always.
still
We're
be
pretty
And-
much indiscriminate. Like as long as she's not like for me, I could deal with I'm okay with a chunky monkey, if you understand it. A little heavy, but as long as she's got a cute face and a nice body, I'll work with it.
How about if she's just fucking pleasant to be around? Let's
That
start
too.
there. For fuck's sake.
That's another one.
Can we just start there? Can you be pleasant to be around, for fuck's sake? Let's start at the bottom here. You think you're fucking lowering the bar for men? No. Let's start with a woman who's actually pleasant to be around. How about we start the bar there?
That would be nice. But yeah, for even my general instinct, I look at them and I say, will she ruin my life? And if the first thing that pops into my head is yes, then I don't even fuck with it.
Yeah, you go the opposite way. Be like, no, thank you, ma'am. I'm good to go.
Perhaps
And,
we can
you
save
fucking
the
go
day
on.
after all.
Go on
She
about
looks
your life.
like a knockoff of a wannabe Kim Kardashian. I ain't fucking with that shit. Hell nah.
All that
And
shit.
I'm noticing a lot of that. A lot of these modern day broads
Yeah.
are pretty much carbon copies of each other.
Yeah, well, they are, because they see that that's what garners the most attention from guys, based on weak men's fucking reaction to them. So once you see that, they're gonna follow suit. It's just the way it fucking is.
We're balls deep of 60 years of women leading by their
Ricks Jr.
example.
Said.
And this is
Chaos
where
the
we're
Belgian
at.
is excellent, but if they are nice to be around, get to
Ooh,
step
I
in.
And
died.
That's what I'll get you. That's what really sucks though too, because then when you have a society that we do now, any really good woman out there are gonna suffer, because now we're too afraid to even approach you motherfuckers.
Yeah,
You could
pretty
be
much.
a great woman. I'm gonna miss it because I'm not taking that risk.
So I'm to
And
a point
any woman,
where I don't even approach. It's like you're gonna have to approach me at this point.
yeah,
Like
at this point,
10 years
it
of
falls in my lap.
hearing
It falls
the
in my lap, or it ain't
same
happening.
stupid excuses over and over and over again.
Samantha P.
It's like,
Said.
yeah,
Wow, the moon
that
looks
ain't worth
amazing
it.
tight now. I'm
No,
out
if
by
it falls in my lap,
telescope.
that's the only way that I'd even
I'll be
consider
right back.
it. And even then is a big F. Hold on. There, nope. I gotta get in the right spot to revive you. Keeps fucking with me. Come on now, damn it. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. I got you.
Yeah, I'm alive again. What?
And I hate I hate saying that for two reasons. Number one,
Mhm.
for men like you and me, who there's men out there that are your age and my age that they still want those things.
Ricks Jr.
And it sucks because
Said.
if there is
I want me
a woman that they
telescope
want, and she's
eventually.
out there and interested, the chances of them meeting are going to be very, very, very,
Goddamn
very
bacon.
low. And they were
Said.
already low to begin with.
Honestly, whether
But it's
they're
gonna be even
pleasant
worse
to
than
be
that.
around is usually
So,
the
well, I'm not
first
like
thing
that.
you
I'm not
should
this. I'm
pick
not
up
that.
right
Cool. I mean,
behind
but
how she
you know,
chooses to
this guy's
look.
not going to pursue anymore at all. So you're going to have to
Zechariah
go
12
find
and
him.
8
Good luck.
said. At
Because,
Chaosforyou728,
a lot of men
that's
are
how I
not
did it
exactly
to let them
always
come to
all
you.
out to even be approached.
Yep. And I noticed that, like, even in elementary school, like, the girls that approached me
Ricks Jr.
first, generally
Said.
those relationships
With all
lasted
the
a lot
false
longer.
movement and false allegations,
they
I'm
showed
afraid
interest
to
in
go
you
near them
first.
now.
It's like you had something good to go off of. You had a good baseline. Okay, this woman
And
actually likes me.
And it actually lets me know, because, like, there's an actual interest. That's the big thing. It's like, it lets me know she's interested. Because, I don't I'm old school. I'm like, yeah, I'm old school traditional, and it kind of fucks me in the ass a lot.
Nowadays,
because there's not a lot of traditional women out there. So my whole thing, like, you know, back in the day, it was like, you know, you walk up, hi, my name is blah, 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 I think you're cute, and I'd like to get to know you better.
Yep.
But, and what was it? I think it was 92 or 93, I remember watching the news, and they came on and said it's no longer okay to compliment a woman on her appearance. It's considered sexual harassment. And lo and behold, we were just learning about sexual harassment in school.
Wow.
So it's like, well, there goes my whole game. Wonderful.
Yeah. Well, when we say no, that doesn't mean no. We want you to approach us, but only if we find you attractive, which we'll never let you know if you are or not.
As someone who got most of the women he did, I stand by that.
Oh man, it's such a shit show. The only reason I even pay attention to it at all now is because I gotta help 3 boys try to navigate this shit.
To escalate things.
And you know, not that it matters, but what I want to say, I don't say because it's not going to get through. But what I want to say is, do you have sons? Yes, I do. Do you want your sons to really go through what these men are fucking talking about? Do you really want that?
Yeah.
What mother wants to see their son go through that? So, oh, you don't see that? You don't want that? Then you better speak the fuck up because you got more power than I do.
It's like, and I'll say here too, I say it in all the chats and shit too. As long as feminism exists, I refuse to take women seriously.
Well, I mean, you can't. And that's not good for men and women. That's not good for us. Men and women, we're not good right now.
No,
at all.
Not. And you've got a bunch of fucking Karens out there speaking for and representing all these so-called normal women.
Yeah, as Generation
they're just
X,
sitting
I'm sorry
back
that we have
and
to
benefiting from this bullshit. It's like they don't even speak up against it, and that is what pisses me off the most. They sit back and benefit off the ass backwards policies that these Karen cunts are passing. And they don't speak up against it, so it's like, are you with them or are you against them? You claim to be against them, but you're not speaking up. You're just sitting back and benefiting from it, so how am I to trust you?
It's a fucking conundrum, man, and I don't have a perfect answer for that. And that's what sucks, because there's good-hearted people out there who are also going to suffer because they're not going to get
I pursued my husband.
What they wanted, because that person that they wanted that could be with them is no longer pursuing it. So you're going to have to take the chances now. So basically, you're going to have to take all the women now, and they're going to have to go all the approach, and they're going to have to go through all the rejection, everything that is like in the average day of a man.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going to do that, because what woman wants to be rejected? What man likes to be rejected? We can deal with it better. But what woman's going to want to do that? But at the same time,
and I think that's why they started pushing, like, did you notice, there was studies done back then on the girls, like, they would attempt suicide if a guy they really liked didn't like them back. Like, they would just instantly go to attempting suicide over this shit. And I think that was around the time we started heading towards like a more gynocentric kind of
Riggs Jr. said
theme.
Sam P, if you
I guess it'd be the right word.
Let's be real, just piggybacking off of what I just talked about. Let's be real here. How many guys are going to turn down women who pursue them? That's a lot less than who's going to turn down men who pursue women. I promise you.
I'll be honest, I have turned girls down before.
Oh yeah, but it's more rare than it is.
But yeah, there was some underlying things behind it though. One of them was like my uncle. He's not like that anymore, but he told me at one point in time, if I ever find out you're messing with black chicks, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
The goddamn bacon. Said.
So,
At Samantha P.
and
Thanks for
you
the
know,
compliments earlier.
and I have this
Now
saying,
in
it's
ruin
like, I'm
your
attracted to
stargazing
most
because
women.
fuck you, that's
Unfortunately,
why.
they're
Almighty
not
XD.
attracted to me.
Rix Jr. said.
Well, that's the story of a lot of
And
guys.
it is
lives,
what
for
it is.
sure.
Like, I
16
understand
ported
it. I
up
know
in
I'm
17,
average
18,
looking.
19, then got red-pilled and went monk.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that. The
Nah.
vast majority of the entire human race is average or below.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with average at all.
Oh, God, no. It's where I'm average in looks, I'm above average in other departments. But because I'm average in
another
looks,
thing, though, too, is
it doesn't even get my foot in the door, and they end up possibly
No,
missing out
no.
anyways. So,
nope. Your looks is going to get you in the door. Your looks is
Oh.
going to get you in the fucking door, for sure.
oh, yeah.
The thing is, for a guy, and I want you ladies to hear this, and you ladies that probably go to these channels understand this, let me tell you. If you are pleasant to be around, soft-spoken,
Jr.
supportive, if
said,
you are a 5 on the
"After
look
seeing
scale,
the
a
crap
man
I've seen, I'm
will
turning
view
every
you
chick
as
away.
a fucking
The
7.
stuff I've
If
seen
you are
is so
pleasant to be
repulsive, I
around,
would rather wax my own
soft-spoken,
wood.
supportive, that gives you 2 fucking points, ladies. Right off the bat, I promise you it does. I promise you. And it's like all the standards and preferences that people have nowadays are just, for guys, normally it's realistic. For women, it's not, because we don't have control over the things that a woman finds attractive. I can't tell myself how tall to be, my
Stream
dick size, or my
elements.
hairline. I don't have that
Yeah.
control.
Welcome to the channel.
But you do have control over
Thanks
body
for
count,
hanging out.
attitude, and fucking
Make sure
weight.
to like and
You got control
subscribe
over
to
all
show
3
your
of those.
support.
Yep.
You know, and there's where a huge dynamic shift is right there too, because as soon as you're like, okay, you don't want a guy under 6 foot or yada yada, okay, well, I don't want a
Samantha
single
P.
mom who's taller than 5'5" and
said,
over 140 pounds.
Will for sure
Oh, you
add Rix
misogynistic
Jr.
fucking
/
asshole.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Haha.
And that shit doesn't even faze me anymore like it used to. Like, I used to
No.
really worry
No.
when someone would call me that. But now
Yeah.
it's like, that just means
Because
I
it
said
had
something
relevance.
truthful.
It had
So-
agency at one time in this life, because at one time in this life there was a
And-
lot more morals, beliefs, and ethics and values.
And once you get,
We don't have
once
that
you
no more.
break down those words, like those Istinphobe words, they're just commie buzzwords. They're political tools to silence
The
the
goddamn
opposition
bacon
if you don't fucking agree with them.
said,
It's just like
Yeah.
it was just like the
doesn't matter
Marxist
how many
Jew
guys give
from back
her
in the day
attention
that was running
because
around
most
calling
of
everything
those guys don't
anti-Semitic
what
anytime
she
someone said
wants.
something that they didn't
All
agree
you
with.
have to do is be what she
Yeah, how
wants.
dare you.
Ain't that
It's okay
hard
if you say it against
It's like,
whites,
what?
but you can't say it against
You
anybody
don't
else.
agree with me?
You're-
You're just an anti-Semite. That's all. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay,
oh, you're a straight
Connie.
white male? Oh, you straight white male? Woo, we got some shit to talk about here, straight white privileged male.
Yeah, if
I'll tell
I'm,
you what.
I'm still waiting on that privilege
That
that I
card.
keep hearing about.
Yeah, I heard about the privilege
Like,
card, and I'm 40.
if-
I'm 43, and I
if-
asked, is it going to come in the mail?
If white privilege consists of getting my ass beat every other day by
Goddamn
my
bacon.
dad, I don't want
Said,
no white privilege.
I just realized I was like 2 minutes behind.
Yeah.
LOL.
I mean, come
I
on.
think a lot of that is it's just the they're conflating economic privilege
Samantha
with
P.
yeah,
said,
they're just conflating
The
shit.
only
They're
women I usually
stupid.
see complaining
Well,
about
they're
it
also
tend to be
parroting and being of that
Amazon
hive
or
mind,
land whales.
whether it affects them or not.
You
They're
have
going to
a
go along
handful
with
of
what
5 feet
the
girls
crowd
that
is, man,
want
because
the
that's
end,
what
it makes no
that's what's going to
sense.
ensure them their
I
greatest
love
comfort
me
and
some
survival.
tall drinks to glass, Samantha P. The taller the better. That just
Samantha, we
means
got to have you
I.
back on again to stream.
That just means I ain't gotta crouch down a little bit to stick it in her when I'm hitting it from behind. I just walk up behind her and bloop right in.
Yep. Just slide your underwear to the right a little bit. We'll be all right. I know, Samantha. You got to
I'm
come into
going
panels
out.
again, though. We had
Yeah,
Samantha
I need to figure
on my
out.
stream.
Yeah, I saw that. I need to figure out how to do stream yards. I can have, I guess the basic package is like 3 people.
Basic package is 6. If you buy the
6.
next one, which I have, is 10.
Okay.
So I pay 20.
Oops.
I pay 25 a month for mine. With as long as you stream, that's what I would recommend for you, because your streams are usually 2, 3 to 4 hours. And if you do that a couple times a week, you're going to burn through that 20 really quick. So I would recommend the basic package, which is 25, and then you get like a hell of a lot more. That's the only reason why I did that,
Samantha
because
P.
at first I was going like 5
said,
hours and shit, and I was putting
There's
it
a
up through
lot
my
of truth in
hours.
that bacon. My husband is
Which I never
5'9"
thought I would
and
do.
looks like a giant standing next to
Let me
me.
see. The whole height thing. I'm 6'1". I am a tall drink of glass, and I'm built like Shaggy. But
Damn you.
again,
You're-
where I'm average in
Samantha
looks,
P.
I'm above average
said,
in other departments.
That's what tippy toes and stilettos are for.
Damn you, you're an inch
Face
taller
with
than me.
sweat.
I fucking hate you. I hate people who are 73 inches. They're the devil. You're supposed to be 72.
Hey, how's the atmosphere down there? I just farted.
If you do that to me being one shorter, you're gonna have props, man. I'm still considered Chad at 6 foot, so how dare you?
Yeah, I'm what, 6'1", a buck. I flux, and it just between 165 and 175. It's never steady.
Gotcha. I
Alright,
think
let's see what I looted.
my oldest, take your time on your inventory management, because I'm going to go grab another shot. My son, oh darn it, hold on here. Hold on.
The goddamn
Got
bacon.
my mic unplugged.
Yep,
said,
I was just fixing to ask.
What
did you
about
just
those that are
unplug
74
your-
Saunders?
I did. I
Asking
got
for a
passionate about my
friend
damn
XD.
speech, and I stood up too fast.
He pulled a goddamn it.
Oh, damn it!
God
There we go.
Damn it, Bobby.
Oh, damn it! I'll kick your ass.
Riggs Jr.
Propane.
said, I felt
Propane
like I was
and
fornicating a
propane
midget when I was
accessories.
banging this 5-foot chick.
So you're
at
my
6
brother's
foot.
height. My brother's 6'1". I'm 6 foot even. My
So the trick
my
when you're doing short people, missionary and have them ride you.
Oh,
That's
good
about
God.
your best options. Or you can stack up some pillows so it elevates them a little bit, so you can get, so you don't have to get in some weird position yourself.
I'll give you guys a hint there. Put a pillow underneath her pelvis. You put a pillow or two underneath her pelvis. It'll lift her pelvis up. You guys will have better access to the how far you can get to your pubic bone with your dick. All right. I can't believe I'm talking about this shit. Another thing you can do is you have a ceiling fan. You have her hold on to the handles and turn it on. And then she'll ride you helicopter style.
God.
Don't do that, guys. And if you do, you didn't hear it from me.
That's an old FatherSaunders trick. That's how he picks up all the ladies.
Oh shit, man! Let me tell you, man. I've been divorced, lost 2 properties, lost a lot of money. They're lining up at my door. Let me tell you.
Hell yeah. That's hot.
Well, all I got to do is say, "Hey, I was in jail." Then they'll line up.
Ain't wrong on that. I'm gonna catch me a girlfriend today, damn it. Have a trap with some.
Oh yeah.
A pack of
I'm gonna
cigarettes,
catch 'em today,
some
watch this.
money, some rolled
I'm
up.
gonna put this shit on here.
blunts,
We're gonna go to
liquor
we're gonna go to
bottles,
Facebook dating.
White Claw.
Facebook dating, Tinder. I'm gonna be like, just got out of jail. That's all I'm gonna put in my bio. I guarantee I get the hits.
Riggs Jr.
Oh my God, you're 6 foot.
said,
Just got out of jail. Oh my
Mario,
God,
that's
my
the
panties are
basket
so wet.
FBTK Flanders rolling on the
It's
floor
like what you
laughing.
Let 'em stay
do
wet.
is make it the most fucked up crime that you can think of. Like I raped a bunch of dogs or some shit. I mean, it's just something really fucking fucked up. And
I've gotta-
see if they still. Because I know everybody's done seen that video. I think While You Sleep covered it too. Where that guy did the Tinder thing where he had like a couple Nazis on
Samantha
there
P.
and they all
said,
portrayed.
It's so crazy
being
because so
chomos
few
and
men
shit,
are
too.
6 foot and you guys have
He
collectivized
was a
over
huge
here.
abuser. He
LOL.
abused children. All this
Yes,
shit.
it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the
Good.
best.
But
They
just
still
because
know
he
one thing,
was
everybody should be
Behind the one
forgiven.
leg
so
posted up
fucking
house.
hot, and it's like,
goddamn
wow. And that's where the whole.
Said, better idea,
Just because a
especially
dude,
if you
like-
don't have pillows.
And this is
Put
where
your
I
knees on your
question the
shoulders.
good genes and
Game
stuff.
changer, especially if you grab
Like
her
that's
wrists.
that's literally eugenics
Single
talk
town
right
backler.
there. thinking
said,
that if you get two attractive
Chris
people together,
Mitchell.
they're going to create
Ha,
an
ha, ha.
attractive child. You have a 50-50 chance of that kid coming out ugly or beautiful.
And you got a even less of a chance of that to make sure that it's yours.
No. 1 in 3. Who wants to play those odds?
No, I'm not giving
Bruce
any
JR.
shade,
Said,
Samantha. I know you're joking.
Sam
I'm not giving any shade to anybody who's under
PSHHHH,
6
I'm
foot.
hiding from the
God damn it, I
screeching
feel for you
harpies.
guys, but most of you guys that I've talked to are not 6 foot. You've
I
never once
don't.
let it
You
bother.
short people fucking suck. No, I'm kidding.
It's never
Dan Bacon
everybody that I've talked to that's
said,
shorter than me. They've never at least
Samantha
outright
P,
came out
what
and said,
can
"Hey, my
I say?
height
We
bothers
bring
me."
all
So
the
even
value
if it
Yeah.
did,
if we
I
had
couldn't
no
talk.
say in how we got
Because
it,
I
XD.
never.
Short people
It was
don't
just
bother me,
the way
but
it is.
midgets piss me off. I don't
So
know
I'm
why.
not trying to be. I'm not trying to be a collectivist here, Sam. I know the average guy is 5'9". I do know the average height. I know the average weight. I know the average dick size. I know all that stuff. I know the stats.
It's 5.5
cell.
inches.
But no, it never really. Anyone that was shorter than me, I never knew if it did bother them. If they did, they didn't say anything.
I wouldn't.
And I didn't treat them any differently.
Singletown
I just did.
said,
I mean, I honestly didn't, dude.
It's
That's
like,
the
oh,
man
my
who
height
was
bothers
the great
you.
Scandinavian
Oh,
most
that's
MEM
But,
sad.
nowadays,
Like, I'd shame the
Nowadays,
fuck
though-
out of him.
Well, nowadays, though, dude, I mean, when you look at the dynamics of what's going on there, it's just another thing to add on to the fucking shit show that is dating. So
Yep.
now you're more self-conscious than ever because now that weight, height, hairline, dick size, all that's
Yep.
out there now, and it's like prevalent. Now you are going to worry about it. A guy that you knew who's your friend, Chaos, or a guy that I know who's my friend, might be bothered about it now because it's constantly in their fucking face.
Yeah.
You know, and when people say, well, I only want 6 foot or taller, motherfucker, you already eliminated 85% of your dating pool. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, well.
It's just like me demanding, it's like me demanding a woman be 5'3" or shorter, 130 pounds or less, and no children at 43.
the goddamn
Yeah, it's out
bacon
there, but it's not going to be very many.
said,
Oh, no.
You'd
You know
have
what I mean?
quite a talk with Rob, says Saunders. He goes
And,
out
you
and
know,
gets laid
getting back
and
to my
he's
son,
50
he's now
years
at
old
14.
and is
He's
5
already,
feet
if I
4
were to guess,
inches.
5'9".
I can
And he's
verify
got size
because
13
I've
fucking
hung out
shoes,
with
guys.
him in
His fucking
person.
foot
Uh,
is 1.5 sizes bigger than mine already.
it's like my ex.
So-
she told
JR
me. She told me she don't fuck with short
If
dudes.
anybody wants my height can have it.
And
Only
she
people
she,
can
she
come
was a
What
tall
guys
she was a
got
tall
cold?
chick.
Get for
She was a
mileage.
tall chick. But here's the
I'd
funny
rather
thing:
be 5'9" and
the dude
live in
she
fast
cheated
cars.
on me with
Singletown Backler.
is at least
At Samantha P.
He had to have
and
been
they can't
5'4",
misbehave
5'5".
like America.
and yeah. And on top of that, he cheated on his wife with some college thought.
Well, nothing lasts anymore, guys.
No,
nothing
no.
lasts. It's nothing
Like,
makes fucking sense anymore.
That's something else that boggles my mind. I always keep hearing women want men
Samantha
that can
P.
get other women.
said,
But
At
what
STB,
if
I'm not mistaken, they
guys
also
like
have more
me,
than average downstairs as
if
well.
I have
Grinning face with sweat.
I'm okay with just having one woman. I don't need a lot of women. More than one woman is too much for me to handle. So I have that one woman mindset. I don't plan
Father
on
Saunders.
I plan on marrying
Welcome
the
to
bitch
my
I get
channel.
with.
Father Saunders.
Well,
Eventually,
we all had
but-
at one time.
At
I'm
the
sure
goddamn
Chaos,
bacon, of
Cha-
course, he
Chaos,
gets
I'm sure
laid.
you had this
His
at one
last
time.
name
And
is
if you
Saunders,
did,
ha, ha,
feel
ha,
free to
ha.
speak up. At one time, I believed in all that because I got to live it. I had a great mother, a great father.
Yeah.
I got to live what a healthy relationship could be. So why would I think that I couldn't have that if that's what I knew?
I saw my
Now everybody's
grandparents, and that's
Yeah.
the example I looked for. Because
Single
my
town
grandpa
backler.
was fucking
Said.
impotent.
At Samantha PSHHH.
And they
don't
were
spread the
together
news.
from, I don't know when they got together, but they were literally together until death did they part. And my
Yeah.
grandpa died, and then my grandma died, like 3 months later. But
Same
they
thing
were
here with
together.
me. It wasn't even my.
I was, I think, 4 years old, 5 years old the first time I met them. And think about that. He's been impotent that fucking long.
Yeah,
And they were together. My grandma didn't
Rick
cheat.
Jr. said.
yeah.
My
I'm
grandpa
hung
went
like a
out,
My mom and dad
dead fly.
worked his ass
It
off.
looks
My
like
grandma
an extra
eventually
belly
went out and got
button,
a job
LOL.
when she quit raising
The goddamn bacon.
me and my brother when I was old
Said.
enough to take care of
At
myself.
Samantha P. maybe.
So she went out
Never
and worked
had any complaints
until
from Scandinavian women, though. In fairness, that's
it was
not
her
the
choice.
largest of
I mean,
samples
I'm
so
pretty
far.
sure my grandpa
Samantha P.
Told her she didn't have
said,
to.
I feel terrible for men that short. My older brother is 6'2",
Well, my mom and
and
dad
my
were
younger
married for
brother is
43
only
years
maybe an inch
before
taller
my
than me.
dad passed. So they
Pleading
did
face
till
So51.
till death do you part. That's
The
all they had
goddamn
was each
bacon.
other, bro. I couldn't
Said,
play my mom against my dad,
"At
my dad against my mom. If
FatherSaunders
dad said no,
Lulu."
that was no. If mom said no, that was no. That's it, period.
Yep. Or they would always be like, go ask your dad. And be like,
Be like, shit, well, I already know the answer to that one.
yep.
My dad was the motherfucker. He was the king of no. If there was a country named No, he was the king of it.
Yep. Oh, goodness gracious.
Man, I don't know. The only reason I even stay relevant, if you would, because I don't have TikTok, I don't have social media outside of YouTube. I did have Instagram for you guys, and I got rid of it 2 years ago. And I lost a
Samantha
lot of
P.
pictures because my
said,
dumbass forgot to download
They
shit before I
don't
got
want
my
a
new
man
phone,
that
so
wants
half of
other
them are
women.
gone.
They want a man that other women
That I
would
would have
want.
liked to have shown,
There is
like
a difference.
events that I've been through and shit
But
like
that
that.
makes no sense, Samantha P. You know, they claim to want to lock a dude down, but they want that dude to be able to get other women. It makes no sense.
Hey, there you go, man. Hey, I got to read this for you here, Brother Chaos. Okay, goddamn Bacon says, forgive me, Lord. You'd have quite a talk with Rob, says Saunders. He goes out and gets laid, and he's 50 years old and 5'4". I can verify because I've hung out with him in person. Then I said, of course he gets laid. His last name is Saunders. That's my last name. Of course he gets laid. It's a
I
fucking
just did
Saunders.
something. What'd I do? Oh, okay. That works.
Singletown Backler.
I
Said,
love how the
At
TTS
Samantha P,
fucks
one
up
rule
his
for me.
name. Alright. Damn, this is some low-level shit.
Riggs Jr.
Do I
said,
still have...
The good
I
old
do. I got
pre-selection
one mission
deal.
left.
I got the most attention when I had a
Yeah,
woman, but I'm not
Samantha,
supposed to cheat.
unfortunately, in today's day and age, it wasn't so much back in the day. It was there, but not like it is now.
Yeah.
Short men are fucking suffering today, for sure. Absolutely, they are.
And that whole thing got pushed by fucking magazines like Cosmo and that, again, that's more
Samantha
eugenics
P.
bullshit.
Said, Riggs, that still doesn't count you out. I dated a guy with a micro penis.
Well, it's the
Grinning
never-ending
face with
options
sweat.
that
He
they
was
get
also
because
obese
everybody's
and
in
had
the
a lazy
PMs,
eye.
the DMs
Plus was
on
broke.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Did
social
the
media
happy
kinda
woman
fucked
shrug
things
medium
up.
light skin tone.
I think
Singletown
validation
Backler.
I
and
know.
attention, dude.
It's just I think it's
At
funny how it just
Chaosforyou728, the name is
backler.
alright.
It
It's a bot.
doesn't enunciate the
Ha ha ha.
It just says backler.
Oh, Backler. Is that you,
Yeah.
Singletown Bachelor? Because Bachelor's not spelled right. If it wasn't ever
The
that way, I
goddamn
never
bacon.
noticed until now.
Said,
Did I, Chaos?
Samantha
Singletown
is right.
Bachelor. I've got
Women want
OCD.
men
Can
that
you
has
please
options,
fucking fix that?
Especially other women.
Oh, it is misspelled.
One reason among others they go after any men with
I
status.
just now saw it. And I am not great at grammar, dude, but spelling is like my fucking little fucking pet, what do they call it? Pet peeve?
Ugh. But status ain't gonna
Singletown
status
Backler
ain't gonna give him an attractive
said,
child.
Haha OCD.
No, status is only gonna
Those
potentially.
looks
Riggs
aren't
Jr.
gonna create a good child.
LMAO
No.
Sam P. I won't
Is the
disclose
guy
dimensions I want
good
left
with
alone.
morals, ethics, and
Rolling on the
values?
floor
Like,
laughing.
that's the thing. Like, they're choosing it's literally idiocracy.
Well, that's boring though. That's boring though. Now, you can't have that. Oh, you're a man of worth. You're a man of honor, integrity, respect, principles. Oh, you're boring. But I want you in the back burner because I know you're stable.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna be in the back burner. I'm gonna be like, all right, you
Yeah.
had your shot. You said no. All right, bye, and that's it.
Yeah, there's no chasing
It's like,
anymore.
There was this.
You say no, it's no. I'm not.
There was this chick not too long. It was probably about 3 years ago. She's an ex-girlfriend from back in high school, and we ended up reconnecting. And she was with the guy, and she wasn't happy. But the only reason she was with him is because the dick was good. And one day we were sitting there talking, and I said something, and she made a snap. It was funny. And I said, "Fuck me! I can't believe I just fell into that." And she's like, "I can't," and blah blah. I'm like, "No, don't even talk like
The
that."
goddamn bacon. said.
Because it's
At Samantha P. If it
like
makes
you would
feel
fuck
any
me, but
better
you're in a
for the shorter
relationship.
guys, they usually have to work harder for things that height
But
makes
it
easier.
literally, like, the dude
Example
cheated
in
on her in
fighting,
the end,
most
and then she
tall
called me
guys
saying,
aren't
"I'm
used to face
single,"
punches.
and I was like, "Okay." Like I
Okay.
gave her chance when I said, "What if what's not to say my dick's better?" That was me giving her opportunity, but
Yep.
she pissed it away because, yeah. Ready up. This is gonna be my last one. Fucking yesterday. Today kicked my ass.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on
Yeah,
1 second,
yeah.
brother. I'm gonna
Okay.
get one more shot. Since you
Said,
want to do one more, I'm
Chicks
gonna
Yeah.
get
will
one
stay
more
like
shot.
a
And
mofo
then
if
we
he
can
knows
call
how
it,
to
brother.
wiggle
Hold on, give
his
me a minute.
worm.
That's fine. Yeah, fucking today
Singletown
kicked my
Backler
ass, man.
said,
Fucking went to bed at
I have
4:30,
never taken the
woke up at
XGF back.
6.
There are a reason why they are
Yes,
X.
exactly. I never taken X back. I was just trying to fuck her. I was gonna smash and dash and never talk to her again.
Samantha P. said,
And that's not something
Any
I
date is good
normally.
if you know what you're doing and don't have busted out walls.
That's the thing. I've never had any complaints, and so I know I'm doing right. I mean, hell, when the day I lost my virginity, I fucked her so good that I knocked her cycle out of whack for like 2 weeks straight. So for 2 weeks straight, I'm sweating bullets because it's like I was 18. I'd just gotten out of boot camp when all this shit happened. I mean, I would have stepped up and been responsible and shit and done my part. But I was in no way, shape, or form ready to be a dad. But I would have done what I had to do. Because that's literally what we do. We get shit done. Responsibilities, man. I
Rick's
take
JR.
'em.
said, That's the problem, Sam P. They run their counts up so fast these days it's busted out by
Here's another
21.
thing, man.
Singletown Backler
I'll tell you what, Chaos.
said,
I tell you
"Hey,
about how
Chaosforyou728
unless it falls in my lap, it
good
ain't
for you."
happening. I do believe that. But I'll tell you what would really attract me right now. What would really attract me right now, if there was a woman who could sit and chill with me doing nothing but just enjoy my company no matter what the fuck I was doing, no matter what the fuck she was doing. Do you know how attractive that would be to me? Someone who just enjoys your company. You don't have to be doing a goddamn thing.
That is
Just
what I
sitting there.
look for in a woman. Like if she could come up with something like my video
Samantha
games,
P.
reading, and anime
said,
and disc golf are my
At
hobbies.
TGB, I mean short,
That's about it. I don't go to the
not
bar.
average.
And
But I
I've
understand
done
my
travel the
grandfather
world
slash
for the
father
most
and
part.
stepfather are all very short men.
Yeah.
Like
Well, we've been in
close
the
to my
army,
height.
so I've seen what I
All
want to
have
see.
incredible
I
character.
don't need to go out
I'm
anymore.
good. I've done more than most people my age have ever done in their entire life. So
Or will. Yeah. I'm at the same spot, dude. The same spot as you are right now, I
like-
swear to God. And so
fuck, my brain's farting.
even if they don't enjoy it, that's not the thing. Like, okay, Chaos, you're sitting there playing a game with me, right?
Yep.
If you had a woman or I had a woman who's just sitting there, be like, hey, how you doing? Nope, doing good. And you're sitting there, and there's no drama. There's no, why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? There's no nagging. You just enjoy each other's
That'd
company.
be
That's
cool if
very
they're
attractive.
sitting down next to me
The
in this
goddamn
big ass
bacon.
chair, just watching me
Said.
play.
Yeah, just
At
sitting there,
Rick's
just sitting there.
JR,
And if
I
she was reading her
honestly
book
think
or
that
reading
mindset
something
is
on
a
her
code.
social media,
If
I don't
that
care.
were
Are you
true,
enjoying
I
yourself?
wouldn't
Cool.
have
Are
had
we
the
cool?
success
All right,
with
man.
all the women I did
Dude,
and do, and we
that
both
is
actually
fucking attractive.
enjoyed
It
it.
is so simple to please the average man. I'm
so
telling you.
easy to please. I'm
Fucking
probably
very
I'm
easy.
so fucking easy. Cook every now and then because I cook for myself. But yeah,
Well, when we cook for
me
each other,
every
how
now
about we
and
go
then.
back and forth? How about we go back and forth? Oh, you made supper last night, babe? Okay, I got it
Yeah.
tonight. How about that? How about meet us?
It's like
Show effort.
I had
Just
to
show some effort. If you show
my
effort to a
ex
man,
how to
that
cook.
man will be very attractive.
And
You had to teach your ex how to cook?
Yep, I had to teach my ex how to cook, and all she could cook was stir-fry chicken. But yeah, she got on a real big health kick and started losing a lot of weight, and then she ended up getting with that. She cheated on me with that
The
guy,
goddamn bacon.
and she ended up gaining all that weight back.
At Samantha P, that's what
There
I
you go.
meant, honestly. Life is
That's what's
different
fucked
when
up,
you
Cass.
have a
This
I
woman
natural
straight
that
up
you
told
were
her, I
or
said,
a
think about
cultural
this,
one for
Christy.
that matter.
This motherfucker cheated on his wife with some college
you?
thought. No, this is some other college thought.
Or, okay.
But, yeah, she had cheated on him. Cheated on me with him. But he's going to get his use out of you, and then he's going to cheat on you too.
Yeah.
So...
You had something good. It got redone. And let me tell everybody out there fucking something right now. And feel free to correct me if you think I'm wrong, Chaos. You're in my age range. I got you. Let me fucking tell everybody out there something. 90 to 95%
Riggs
of your
Jr.
relationship is going to be what you would
said,
consider redundant or
Cope my
fucking
ass,
boring.
I've seen it.
It's not always going to
At
be
this
fucking
point,
excitement.
I DC
It's
what
work.
they do as long as they
It's
leave
cooking.
me alone.
It's raising kids. It's doing laundry. It's taking care of your house. It's taking care of your lawn. It's taking care of your car. It's not always going to be fucking exciting.
Oh, no.
No matter who you're with. No matter who you're with. Period, end of story. 90 to 95% is just fucking living together. That's the way it is. That's the exact experiences that I've had with every relationship I've ever had. Eventually the butterflies and excitement does die down. It doesn't last forever, motherfucker. Did you actually think it did?
That's where you got to put in the effort to try and keep the butterflies there.
Even without that, now I agree with you, Cass, but even without that, people got to understand that that's part of a relationship. It's not always going to be butterflies.
Yeah, it's literal.
You're gonna have
Relationships are literal,
goddamn
like
bacon.
work.
Said,
Like not
Yeah.
manual
I see you
labor.
as having
Like
the
you're
worth
But it's
investing
work.
the effort into
emotions
for that,
and all
which
that
is
shit.
part of
into
what
it.
I was saying earlier when I said
Ugh.
you have to be something of value.
Yeah,
Small town
see, the
backlash.
thing
It's just,
is,
when I think
I
about it, though, when I think
am-
about
Life
it,
is stale,
okay,
but it's life.
I
I
think
ain't
about
got
it,
a
we're
shit
just
ton of
we're
money.
simple.
but I'm stable.
Samantha P. said, especially after a
You would
few
make sure-
YISFS. After
And I would make
15
sure
years, my
that
husband
everything
and I
here at the
barely
house
even
we're
need to
taken
speak.
care of. We're good.
We can dang near
we've
telepathically
got it.
communicate at this
Why
point.
do you have to have
Rolling on the
10
floor
more
laughing.
things outside of that?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's like, I don't... Yes, I want a Ford Mustang. Yes, I want a Camaro. Do I need one? No!
Absolutely not, man.
I don't need...
You just don't.
I don't need a lot of material possessions. It's like... This, what I have in front of me, this setup that I have that I'm streaming with, like the most expensive thing I own.
There you go. There you go, man.
But
I appreciate you doing it, and other people
doesn't-
appreciate you doing it. But
Yeah, I don't. It's just like I don't need a lot to be happy.
no, I don't. I really don't.
I don't.
When I was, and you know
Riggs
this too,
Jr.
Cass, when I was
said,
stationed in Hawaii
LOL
at Schofield
Sam P.
Barracks, and then in a town called Wahiawa, right outside of it, I had a fucking clear plastic case for my clothes. I had a clear plastic case for a mount for my television. I had an air mattress in my closet. Dude, that's all I had the whole fucking time I was there.
The goddamn
That's
bacon.
all I had.
Said.
You
Because
see,
it's so
Samantha,
easy
At
to live
Riggs
minimalistic.
Jr.
That's what
so
I
have
look
it, but
for,
I see it
and
as
that's
more of
why
a
Dark
minority.
hates me. Actually,
You
I don't.
could
You
have
weren't
a
here
larger
earlier.
sample size than
This
I
girl
do.
that I was
Good
playing
in
with
luck.
earlier,
You know where I live,
she hates
but most
me
use that as
for
an
the simple
excuse to not
fact
do the work.
that within about a day, I had her figured out. I knew her better than she knew herself. And all it took was asking a few questions. And the first one I asked her was, is your mom one of those pink pussy hat wearing broads? She's like, yeah.
Okay, yeah, bye. Yeah, I'm good.
And then I followed up with a couple of other questions, and just right out of that is like, yep. And then
Oh, I'm sorry. You
before
want to do,
she
you want to do a
even-
mission? Chaos, you want to do a mission? I
let's
missed the
knock
vote here.
one-
Go
let's,
ahead.
let's
Said.
knock one more out.
Okay, I got it.
Asterisk, so
Okay.
have I.
Yeah, life can be stale, but it's life.
Yeah.
What do you want? Do you want chaos? Do you want drama? Which one do you want? Do you want peace, quiet, and freedom? Or do you want not peace, loud, and no freedom? We all have been there. You've given up parts of yourself, whether it's your family, your friends, your hobbies, whatever it is, to try to appease and accostate.
Yeah.
You accost you concede to losing more and more parts of yourself to make this other person happy. It's not the way to go. You're losing parts of yourself. Like I'm just being happy again, smiling, enjoying streams, getting out there and doing things because I lost all the things that I once was because I became somebody that I'm not.
Yep. That was
And
my
I
big
refuse
thing.
to ever
I was
let
becoming
somebody else
somebody that I did
that
not.
you're not. That you don't even recognize yourself, dude.
I didn't like what I was
how
becoming
hard
at
do you
all.
got to get fucked? How hard do you got to
Rich
get
JR
fucked up to not even realize
said,
who you are?
Bacon, you
That's a
think what you
mind
wish
fuck.
with regards of
That
me,
is
but
a
I'm
big
not
mind
getting
fuck.
into a wiener
If you
measuring
can get through
contest
that,
with
you're winning at life
I'm doing
because not every
plenty of
guy
work,
makes it out
but
the
why
other
make
end.
it obvious when the most
Nope.
women are garbage?
Preying on the weak and
I know. I had a lot of dark thoughts. I'd be fucking
Oh,
killing
God,
you guys
yeah.
full of shit.
And
If
so
I
that's
didn't
my
have
thing. I
fucking
just
dark
wish
thoughts.
women would just practice what they preach when it comes to dating and shit. How can we be equals if you're still expecting us to do a majority of the work?
Then it's not equal. There's nothing equal about it.
It's I thought equal means 50-50.
It's never going to be 50-50. Well, we know this, though.
Am I?
Chaos,
Riggs
Oh
JR
God, yes, I know. I learned early on,
We know
Christy.
this.
Like being
What's
told to
mine
do the
is
work to burn a
hers, and
Ferrari
what's
being
hers
handed
is
a big
hers.
high mileage beige Toyota.
There you go.
Stream
But
elements.
anyone who ever says they want
Said,
50-50, I understand
"Welcome
where
to
they're
the
coming
channel.
from, but guess what?
Thanks
Like,
for
let's just
hanging
say I'm a
out.
woman and I'm in a
Make
relationship
sure to
with you,
like and
Cass, right?
subscribe to show
Hypothetically
your
here.
support.
Bear with me. Sometimes you're going to pull 70% of the weight and I'm 30.
Oh yeah.
Samantha
Other months
P.
I might pull 50 and
said,
you pull 50.
Their
Other months I
ideas
might got
equal
80
means
and you got
dash,
20
I
because
get
you
to
had a
have
really bad
standards
fucking
and
month
you
because you were
don't.
sick or had to get surgery or something. It's not always going to be 50-50. But can you adjust to each other and
Yeah.
still have each other?
I'm
That's the thing.
very good at adapting to my surroundings.
Improvise, adapt, overcome. That's what
Yeah.
the military teaches you.
Well, that's just how we are. We adapt and overcome our situations.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You don't have to be military for that. Military just
No.
preaches that, if you will.
That's
There's
just
better analogy.
that's just human nature itself. We adapt and overcome. The only thing
Well, 'cause
that's
human bodies-
the only thing that's evolved is our DNA. That is the only thing that's evolved over time. And that happened through, I would say, crossbreeding with other human-like species is where that happened. I could be wrong on
JR
that, but
Said,
that just seems like the
"A
most
lot of the time,
logical.
Sam P, they expect the moon and stars, but when you expect even
That
the
seems like the
minimum
most
of them, it's how dare
logical
you. It's a
route
headache I
with
don't
it.
need.
Because there's always been a human species, as far as we could tell, like with the cavemen and stuff. They were a Homo sapien type species. So there had to have been other species out there that just looked different, and they got together. And back then, there was no such
Goddamn
thing as
bacon.
consent back then.
Said, at Riggs JR
Well, if you
winning
didn't-
mode,
If
you
a
didn't-
caveman saw a
If you
woman
didn't
that he
want it-
liked,
Therefore, there's a
shit.
reflection of who they are
If you did,
influenced
here's
by.
how that conversation
I'm
went.
not the
Okay,
best
probably a lot of
example
grunts
by
and
far,
stuff,
but
right?
I've
It probably
Here's
went
how that
unga
conversation
bunga
went.
club, drag back to cave.
Yeah.
And that was it.
There's a reason. I'm
Here's the
laughing
modern day
at people who still
equivalent.
chase
It's either
that.
you're gonna fuck me or you're gonna get fucked. Which one is it?
It's like,
That's
and
how
I'll
it
tell
would've
you
been
what,
back
you
then.
keep putting out, and I'll keep that saber tooth over there from eating your asshole.
Yeah. Well, see, it's not just DNA, but you're not wrong on that. Okay, I'm not saying you're wrong. I think
Right.
it's DNA combination with society and technology and communication. All those things changed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All of them changed to
Well-
adapt to, unfortunately, a woman's hypergamous lifestyle.
More of a, I would materialistic. It'd
Very
be
much.
more
If you're materialistic,
of,
you will never be happy. If you are
Yeah.
materialistic, you will never be happy because enough will never be enough. I promise you.
And a lot of them don't understand what real they value money and materials. Like I can't stand people that use their material possessions for clout. Like
I can't.
I give people an oversized truck so much shit in this town.
Said.
It's like you live in a city. Why the fuck do you need a? Yeah, I say they're overcompensating for.
Well, they got to keep up with the Joneses, brother.
Ugh.
They got to keep up the Kardashians now.
Blech. Yeah,
Who else
those
is gonna be able
bitches.
to, who's got that money? Who's got that kind of money?
Shit.
Come on, dude. Oh, I expect my man to make $200,000. What do you make?
Like,
If you don't make $200,000 and you expect me to do it, you better match me at the fucking table. Are you making $200,000? Don't ask me for something you can't provide. Don't ask me for something to provide for something that you can't match.
It's like I thought she was like the last time this chick that works that comes in every other Tuesday. She's in charge of we have a common ground where they have parenting classes, drug rehab classes, and shit like that. And she asked me to help her one day. And I just straight up hit her with, I thought she was a strong, independent woman that didn't need no man.
How did that one go?
But they're heavy, and I'm like, strong and independent.
The goddamn bacon.
I was joking,
said,
but I was saying it with like a dead
like. The notch count I got was when I was poor.
Like I was just dead. Like you can tell if I was being. If I was joking or being serious.
When I met Hot Russian X and got her head over heels.
And I was running with it for a little bit, and eventually I ended up helping her because those
benefit of a lifted truck
books
LOL
were,
chicks can't get in.
I can understand out in the country, but in the city, you're just overcompensating for a tiny schmeckle.
Said. Rigs, sports cars either.
Yeah, sports cars too. Like, I used to always want a Charger or a fucking Ford now, or a Mustang. Now, hell no. Everybody else fucking has one. I don't want one now.
But you are too tall for that, I
guess.
Well,
no, now you're at the point where you want to take attention away from you.
Said.
Like,
Bacon, you're preaching
everybody else.
I don't want any.
Everybody else has
any of that shit.
Man,
for them. No days, no dinner.
It's like I used to want one because they were loud. And they looked cool. Like these newer models are very effeminate looking. Like if you look up the old school Chargers compared to what they look like now, they pale in comparison. Not just looks wise, but the way they sound too. Like look, Harleys are a prime example. Back in the day, you start up a Harley. You know, it shook you to your core. Nowadays, you hear someone fire up a Harley and it sounds like a gay-ass rice burner.
Fire jack-o'-lantern. Riggs Jr.
Wee!
I drive a lifted truck just so chicks think I
Can we blame Fast and Furious for that one or what?
Samantha P.
And that was an okay franchise up until like the third one.
Were probably at their ride the carousel stage.
I can't believe that shit's still going 20 years later, man. God dang. 20 years later. Well, I guess I can't say anything. It's happened before with the Star Wars and fucking even and Indiana Jones and shit. Even though they all suck, the newer ones.
Yeah,
because
I'm very.
You can't don't fuck with already established fucking lore. How hard is that to not do? Your story's already written for you. For fuck's sake, stop fucking with it. You don't need to interject your politics. And
they're just trying to rewrite history. That's all. What's up, Vanessa Kitty? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well.
Vanessa Kitty.
Shit, Chaos is a chat. He gets more women here than I do.
Shit, online it's easy. They don't see what I look like.
The hardest he was living in a rooming house and driving an old car. Haha. My younger brother drives a Miata rolling on the floor laughing.
I mean, I drive a
The
PT
goddamn
Cruiser.
bacon.
I don't
Said.
care. It's a car. It gets me from point A to point
so
B.
When, why are you worried about what's in your wallet attracting women?
I got
Why
3
even bother
functioning
talking
vehicles.
about them
I
at
shouldn't
all?
good.
have to
Fact.
use my material
If I
possessions.
were checked out
I
and
should
didn't
as
care,
an
I'd talk
individual,
about
but that's
other
not
things.
the case here, now is it?
Rick's
But yet
JR
they expect that
said,
from us.
I never
They
had a
expect
chick on
us
the back
to
of my
take
Harley and
them
not wanted fornicated
for who
after
they
the ride.
are and
Something about
what they look
vibrations.
like, but yet they fail to reciprocate.
The goddamn bacon.
I think that's the right
Said.
word.
At Samantha P explained
Yeah,
how I
to get back
myself
what
and
you
guys
put in,
older than me
reciprocate,
still
that's
are
good.
successful then.
It's like, if you
Samantha-
expect this
Samantha
of
P,
me,
Samantha P.
then I expect the same thing
said.
out of you.
The
Well, yeah,
flashing
why
money
wouldn't
thing
you?
has never happened if I wasn't giving him 100%
A lot of us get
of my chicks from the
downtrodden
very
because
beginning.
we
My
have
stuff would be on the curb.
unmet expectations. It's so hard to get over that, and it's so petty. It really is. Because we can't expect everybody to meet every one of our expectations, right? So
Yep.
that's where communication and compromise, and let's talk about it. Now back me while I'm doing what I'm doing. I'll back you while you're doing what you're doing, and if I don't
Exactly.
agree or you don't agree, we can talk about it later. But back me in the moment.
Samantha
Show me
P.
you have my back. Show me support.
said.
It's like when
At
I was with
TGB,
my
I'm not
ex, she was
saying it
going
can't
through
happen,
nursing
I'm saying
school.
for it
And
to
I
happen
was
at the
full
same level
support
is
of her
unlikely.
doing it.
Vanessa Kitty
Like, good
said.
for you, you know? You're trying
How
to do
much is enough?
something, you know, with your life, you know? Because that was, you know, that's what we grew up in, you know? Get a job. And the wife thing was, you're supposed to get that while you were working. Oh no, working
Let's
on
see
it,
here, let's jump
working
into
together. I don't
fucking-
know. I met my ex I was a shift leader at Whataburger when I
goddamn
met her.
said.
She
At
was
Rick's
making.
JR true with the
She was
motorcycles.
making
Plus there's the thrill of
$1
rush
more
riding
than
a
me.
motorcycle, especially without being at the controls.
But because
Samantha
I was
P.
just, you know, I'm
said.
a kind guy,
At
you
Rick's,
know, I'm
do you
courteous.
drive like an
I'm
arsehole?
generous when I want it,
Seems
especially
like
if I
every
like
time
the
a moron
person.
comes by, it's either a lifted truck / Jeep / Asian / woman.
Like, after our
Rick's
first
JR.
year together for
said.
Christmas, I
BC,
got her.
I've been emptied out twice.
You know, I got her a
didn't
fucking
learn the
ring.
first time
Not
what
a
to
wedding
do.
ring, but
Then
just
I lost all my
a
friends
standard
for
ring with a nice
99%
little
when I
diamond
quit
on
paying
it,
for
just to
anything.
show my appreciation for
The
her.
goddamn bacon. Said.
How'd that work out for you?
At Samantha
Well,
P. never
her
told me
mom
the
smacked the
odds.
shit out of me, thinking I was fixing to propose to her.
Oh shit, this is getting good already. Keep
And
going.
Christy just started crying because she never really had a dude do anything like that for her. And that's the thing. I'm a traditional nice guy, not
Samantha
this
P.
bastardized version of what
said.
these fuckboys and
You've
PUAs
already
have done
said the
to
odds.
it.
When you were younger, you got more,
Like
even
those-
though you had less.
Those guys really fucked up the nice guy.
Riggs Jr.
Yep.
said.
I don't
And-
believe in
I
nice
watched
guys
All
finish
Attention
last. I
vanish
think
when I
nice guys
got
don't
rid of
even
my
fucking
town
finish.
Oh
and
God
got a
no,
truck, so there's
God
that
no.
too.
We might get lucky, but again, it's luck. When it comes to that, we get what we can get. They do who they want.
It's almost like that saying that's going out there now where men sleep with who they can, women sleep with who they want.
That's literally what I just said. I just said it
Well.
differently. And it's yeah. I guess it is what it is. No point in dwelling.
Well, you know, it sucks, and I used to dwell on shit all the time and
Yeah.
keep me up at
The
night.
goddamn
I tried to be a people pleaser,
Yep.
and that shit would
At
keep me up all
Samantha P.
fucking
I
night.
know
dude.
the odds.
God dang it, I wasted
I
so many
don't
hours
care.
worrying about what people
If
thought.
I did, I
Mhm.
wouldn't have even half the stories I do that most
Way
of
too many
y'all
hours.
wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Samantha
that-
P says that still doesn't count out. I dated a guy with a micro
Always
penis.
had
He was
trucks.
also obese and had a lazy eye. Plus, was broke. It could happen. That's one in a
Yeah.
million, sweetheart.
Samantha
That's one in a
P.
million, Samantha.
It-
God bless you
it can
for
happen.
making
You're
that guy's
that
life
Lazy
The
better.
up here,
potential
go crazy
is
for lifted
always
trucks.
there.
Thinking face.
It's just a matter of when is it gonna happen.
Yeah.
Riggs Jr.
Tomorrow, 10
Any-
years from
any-
now,
any,
30
uh,
years from
Sam P. Most of the
now.
time I cruise in the slow
Who
lane, but when
knows?
people can't
Damn,
follow
damn,
basic
Samantha.
shit, I can
Any
be a
D
dick.
is good if you know what you're doing.
Man.
And you don't have to have busted out walls. Samantha, I've never seen you go ham like that.
Oh, that's a special
Yeah, a lot of
single-player
guys,
mission. Never mind.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I was just bullshitting with you here because
Yeah.
you wanted to do that one last
I'm
mission.
fixing to
Riggs
fire off
JR
an assassination mission.
said,
It's getting juicy
Sam
in the
P. Thanks
chat.
for the info. I'll keep a standard
It
height
is
base
getting
model
juicy.
truck then LOL.
Especially after a few years, Father Saunders. After 15 years, my husband and I barely even need to speak. We can dang near telepathically communicate. Well, hey, I got to believe that you're telling me the truth. If that's the truth, then you guys are a
It's like
caveat or exception to the rule.
I like to say I have the worst of both worlds. I could tap into the
Samantha
feminine
P.
at any given
said,
time,
"Though I
but
believe women are
I
decadent,
could tap into the
there is
masculine
no
at any
need to
given
convince
time
me
too.
that young drunk women will sleep around. At
Like
TGB,
being sensitive and caring and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Shit that's not really attributed to men.
the goddamn
and-
bacon.
Yeah,
Said,
I don't know.
You're just
I'm
now
weird.
seeing that comment, Saunders.
No,
We
because
didn't
what
see.
you did was, things that I did. Because I still believed at one time.
Yeah.
So I was the emotional quote-unquote tampon for a lot of girls that can talk to me, and they would tell me about all the guys they don't
You're
want.
like
yet
a
I'm the guy that
brother
they
to
say-
me. I could never date you. Bitch!
JR.
Yeah.
Fuck you!
LOL bacon
How
Flanders.
about we
is
just be
our
friends?
slow
Fuck
so
that. I already
we'll
got
get there
fucking
eventually.
friends. Are you gonna wrap that pussy around my dick or not? Oh no, I'm fucking with you. No, hey, I want to
Vanessa
remind you guys,
Kitty
tomorrow is what's called the
said,
super full moon.
"The
So I
young
want you
have a
guys to
lot
go out
to
and look at the
learn."
moon tomorrow, or today.
Is it a
supposed
super
to be a
Kamehameha blue balls full moon or whatever they like to call them?
I don't know if it'll get that big, but it is supposed to be a super moon. Now, if I grow a tail, get the fuck away from me.
Oh God, there was what was it, like 3 weeks ago? I think we had a very crimsony blood moon.
I think I do remember that. That was not that long ago. I have it. A matter of fact, I made a short video on it.
Yeah, I
It's
took
hard
some
to see it.
pictures. I took some pictures of that shit because this is like, wow, that is just like.
Priority purge
It was
protocols
cool, man.
and being
That
observed.
was-
It's like getting out and quote unquote
Security
touching the
here
grass.
at
You know,
West Haven
we're fucking talking
The
about all this
goddamn
shit, which
bacon.
does have relevance because
Said,
we got to live it.
At
Then you
Samantha P.
watch other shit
Why
go
do
by
they need
that
to
you
be
know
drunk?
you don't get to see very often.
Women are responsible for what and who they choose to do.
All
without
because of a
excuses.
fucking woman.
And I'll have
God
you know
damn you.
quite a few
Yeah.
women I've been with for sober.
That doesn't even have to be a woman either. It could be a lot of different things. It could be your fucking job, your boss, your fucking car breaking down, your fucking house breaking down. Cuss it all. Cuss all of it. Fucking shit. Can't get ahead.
The goddamn bacon said.
Oh God,
I know
I'm
what
about
it's
to
like,
die.
Vanessa Kitty apparently so do the
By the way,
older.
to
Age
get rid
does
of your
not
arrears and child
guarantee
support and all
wisdom.
that shit, dude. It broke my
Riggs
bank
Jr.
account. I know what
said,
that's all about.
It'll be a
That
meatballs
is
full
the
moon if Flanders
one
drops his shorts.
thing
LOL.
I dread.
Vanessa Kitty said,
I know what it's like to have $2
I
in change
certainly
after all the
wouldn't be
bills are
out
paid.
drinking
I know
looking
what it's
for a
like to
date.
watch
Oh.
the struggle.
I know that. I get that. Has anybody else noticed their electric bill's gone up?
Vanessa Kitty said, many
Just a
ignorant
little.
humans in this world.
Just a little.
Mine's gone up
460
almost $100 fucking.
It's fucking horseshit, dude. And now all the rental
Samantha
properties
P.
you see right now are as
said,
much, if not more, than a fucking
Riggs,
mortgage.
PMSL
Yeah.
So you're better off
slash,
just
I'm sure some
don't
of them
buy
are so
anything
Well,
now,
that's
but
that's what I
around
do.
is
I
certainly
my
not
rent is
monopolized by the
$4.75 a
intoxicated.
month.
Riggs Jr.
I'm on an electric
said,
plan where I get
Seen proof
unlimited
of that
electricity
chick that had
after
a
9 o'clock.
39-year-old still behaving like a teenager and all her kids were different
Budget.
colors.
So
Okay.
I live within my means. I don't live above my means. Even if I had excess cash, because you never know. You just never know when something's gonna happen.
Nope. And I know what it's like to get that $300-400 fucking car bill and be like,
Samantha
how the fuck am I gonna come up with this?
Mhm.
Is that what's going on?
And you
I knew
ride
that
your
the moon
car
looked
until it's fucking,
extraordinarily amazing this morning. Unfortunately,
you
the
know,
cloud
basically
cover
in
never
pieces
cleared
because
before
you're like,
it
oh
went
please
over the
last me another
horizon.
day. If I could fix you, if I could afford to fix you, I would. I
Shit.
know what that shit's like. It sucks.
Yeah.
God dang, it sucks.
It's like I'm not.
But you don't
here
leave
to
someone like that. You
fix
leave someone like that, I'll never
Uh,
forget you. I'll never forget those who kicked me when I was down and those who helped me when I was down.
Yep.
You don't forget that shit as a guy. Just don't. That's why I talk so highly about my mother and whatnot, because I'd be homeless without her. She never belittled me, never judged me, never treated me like shit. And the things I say that are nice about my mother isn't just because I'm biased because she's my mother, it's because she's actually a damn good
Jr.
person.
Said.
My
Very true, Sam
mom,
P. with the amount
the
of
older
chicks
she's
crying
gotten,
rape and
has
saying they were drinking so they
changed.
couldn't
Like, she
consent.
was
I don't
really.
approach women at the bar either now.
I
Bacon
hated
Bacon,
my
LOL.
mom for a long
Samantha
time.
P.
A lot of it
Apparently
was
there are
the
more
choices
crimes
she
committed
made.
and more emergency room visits
You
during the full
know,
moon than the
like
rest of
after
the
my
month.
dad self-deleted
I always
himself,
thought that was cool.
she disappeared for like
Do,
3 straight
do,
weeks.
Do.
And then she pawned me
Vanessa
off on my
Kitty
grandparents, which
said,
was one of the
Clear
best
skies
choices
near the
she
ocean,
ever
but foggy
made.
back home. Riggs Jr.
And
I stay my ass home on
yeah,
full moon.
pretty much just
Too
disappeared
much
out of my
craziness.
life until
Riggs Jr.
after I got out the military.
Sam P. Baby
And then she
Shark
tried to
goes.
pop back up, and as if nothing had happened. And it's like you.
Vanessa Kitty said,
And-
full moon is fishing time.
Yes, the fish love a full moon. I don't know what it is about the full moon. Where are you at?
I think you continued to go down that corridor, and I went to clear the rest of that area because I got OCD and every corner's got to be fucking cleared.
God damn it. I'm deader than
It's
a
got to
baby
all be
switch.
cleared. Oh, I'll get you here. Let me finish this battle here. I'll come get you.
Is there a way to switch? Nope.
If you're down, no, if you're down, you got to wait for me.
Damn.
Oh, I see you. I
Vanessa
see
Kitty
where you're at. Come
said,
back with me. There's a treasure chest
full
here. We have
moon
no.
and riding tides.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll get you here.
Yeah.
If I can get that turret out of the way. Get all the scragglers. All right, here we go.
Oh.
The goddamn
That's
bacon
what's
You went up-
doing it.
said.
You went
Yeah,
the total
I
laps away. I went.
I went
Already
right
did
back
the
from
episode
where I
about
came
taking
from.
The women all y'all are terrified of.
That's why I said follow me.
No
What are
one
you
who
talking
knows how
about
to deal with
terrified,
women,
dude?
Let alone doesn't have some power to usurp is worried about hashtag
You see,
MeToo.
this is where...
Vanessa Kitty.
No, I am not
Rising
terrified.
asterisk.
It's being realistic.
I'm just living in reality. Terrified? I'm not afraid of fucking women. I talk to women every fucking day. Like, that shaming language right there, it just is, you know, nobody's terrified.
No, there's no such thing as homophobic, transphobic, being afraid of women. It's not a phobia. You're just disgusted by them.
It's
Or
more,
you're disgusted with
it's
the
called,
circumstance.
I understand them.
Yeah.
The goddamn bacon. Said.
Yeah.
At Riggs Jr. Not saying you should
That is
stick
truth.
your D in all crazy, but
Don't have to
that's
like it,
honestly
There's
but,
a
you know.
saying.
no.
You,
How many
you
guys
can
use
either
that as an
love a
excuse
woman,
not to talk to women via
or you
sex
can
that are
understand
actually
them.
At risk.
but you can't do
Riggs
both.
Jr. said, "Keep playing with fire,
There's
bacon.
a lot
I
of
hope
truth
you
to
don't
that,
catch a
and
case,
I
bro."
wish I was wrong, but there's
It's
a lot of
like,
truth to
I've
it.
just given up altogether. It's like, if you're interested in me, approach me. Otherwise, I'm just doing my own thing. Why should I have to do all the fucking work just to get a piece of pussy that's been passed around more time, that's been ran through more times than the Holland Tunnel? Who the
And they did
fuck?
it for less.
Yeah.
And they got it for less
And the
money and less
motherfucker
fucking
put in less
effort.
effort. No.
Yep.
Fuck that shit.
Not
If
doing
they
it.
want to go out there and get themselves ran through more times in the Holland fucking tunnel, that's fine. They could do that. I ain't gonna have nothing to do with them. I ain't gonna stick my dick in them. By all means, you could be Eskimo brothers with all the brothers out there. That's your choice. I don't do
Vanessa
Eskimo
Kitty
brother shit.
said.
That's
LOL.
nasty.
Dating life issues.
That's like snowballing, bro. No.
Well, I also see channels that say, well, men get run through too. And I'm like, no, bitch.
No.
We do the running through.
It
Men
takes
don't
work.
get ran through. We
It
do
takes
the running
so
through.
much work.
Samantha
Okay.
P. said.
Now, I'm not
For a
condoning
guy.
men go do
Rarely
that,
fish
No.
on the
but a
coast
man,
or mouth of the
a man
river.
I
can,
don't.
Tend to go further
you
out
can
to
still
catch the
have a
small
relationship
bloops
with
when
someone, no
they're
matter how many
or lake
people he's
slash
been
river
with. A man
fishing.
can still do
We
that. A
can
woman
get
cannot.
reasonable
Pair
sized
bond. It's
stripers in
proven.
brackish water.
It's proven.
Yep.
It doesn't mean I condone it. It's proven.
It's just the way that
goddamn
the
bacon
human body is
said. If you didn't care about women, you wouldn't be so
A man
easily
cannot be a
driven into
whore. A man is a
conversation
player.
So
about them
easily
and
driven
kept
into
it
a
going for hours
conversation.
on end. I'm just Syun. Riggs Jr.
What am I
said.
missing here in the chat?
Bacon
We're
took
getting
that
some
milk
fucking
and shove
haters.
it up your ass. I ain't coping for nothing.
Are we getting
I've
some
seen
haters in the
proof of what
fucking
makes
chat?
me
Don't make me
Bacon.
interrupt my
chicks.
gameplay.
I don't need to burn myself.
thought you were
5 million
happily
times to
married.
Yeah, that's a no. Vanessa Kitty said.
Bacon.
Oh shit.
Stripers off coast here are nice size.
I'm in the same room as you. You're getting fucked up right now, aren't you?
Oh, I very
There's a
much
lot of
am.
motherfuckers in here.
Vanessa Kitty
Let me
said,
fucking try to kite them out
I
here
fish
for
the
you.
Long Island Sound.
Some of them.
Oh God, no! No! Shit!
I got you. I'm in the same room, but I'm suppressed right now too. So these guys are hitting hard.
Oh God, I'm trapped. I'm gonna die. Yep, there I go.
Oh shit! I am slowed and suppressed. I got the fuck out of here. I got you.
And the only
Clear this area.
reason we're having a conversation about him because that's the conversation that's going on right
the goddamn
now.
bacon said. At Riggs Jr. I love you, bro.
Well, I never
Tell
understood it.
yourself
I'm not
what
watching
you
the chat
want.
right now, so correct me if
Ain't
I'm
much
wrong.
I
But
haven't seen these
people
days.
say all you guys do is talk about women. Well, women are half our existence. How could you not talk about it?
All I'm doing is spreading knowledge, you know, letting people know what their nature.
Well, yeah. How many experiences have we shared as to the reason why we have people
I've been
visiting the way
around
we
long
do?
enough.
Our channels
I've
wouldn't
experienced.
exist.
He's just literally just yeah.
Samantha P. said. I don't know.
We're not saying
Think
don't
you're
go do
reading
the
too
things
much
that you
into
want to
it.
do,
Yeah.
for fuck's
In
sake.
Mo,
We're
it's
just
less
saying
so
keep this in the
obsession
back of
slash
your
fear
head.
of women and more so something people can relate to one another on.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not that
Vanessa
way.
Kitty
I'm not someone who's like,
said. The confluence if
I'm
the
not going to teach my
Farmington
son, oh, don't you ever
Connecticut
be
rivers is a
attracted
nice
to a
spot
woman,
for
or don't you
stripers.
ever ask a woman
The
out on a
goddamn
date, or blah,
bacon
blah. I'm not going to take away his innocence.
said.
He's got to have those
By
experiences.
the way, I
He
live
has
one
to.
by choice, not with a woman.
Right? Because the last
though
thing I
I've
want
had
is for him to
worse
be like, oh,
experiences
you know,
than living
instead
with
of
the one or two I did.
instead of going out and figuring shit out for myself, on
And
top of listening to wisdom,
I also look at
I
it like
listen to my.
this bacon. Why contribute to the
Samantha
problem?
P. said.
Like going out there and,
At Vanessa Kitty,
partaking
hey
in
neighbor.
hookup culture and
Yeah,
all
I
that
live in
just
Connecticut. Those are the rivers I fish.
perpetuates an ongoing
Beaming face
issue
with
that we're
smiling
trying to
Riggs
fix.
Jr.
Undesired
said.
variable removed.
I'm gonna bow out of this stream,
coming for
BC.
you.
I'm constantly being labeled a pussy, BC. I don't chase
Yeah,
skirt
I
anymore.
was told that, you
Hey.
know, I could be a player. I was
Riggs,
a Chad, but I
don't,
just I
don't
didn't
let
have
him
that
run you
mentality.
off. So we all have the potential to be Chads. I'm just not putting in the effort. I mean, I'm just not putting in the effort anymore. There's no point.
Teleport beacon in range.
Why
Okay, we
contribute?
got,
Why contribute to the problem? Why go out there and sleep around like everybody else? That does nothing.
Vanessa
That
Kitty
just
said.
that all that does is
I
just
live in
causes more
Winterloch.
trouble. It just keeps perpetuating it because these broads are out here going, men are doing it, so we should be able to too.
Yep. And guess what, ladies? You
And
can,
it's-
but that does not mean
And,
freedom of
here's
consequence.
here's the big
So,
thing: it's not all men that are out there doing that
tonight.
shit.
Very select few.
And that's what the feminists have been doing this whole goddamn time. The very small minority of men that do they use that as their basis for everything. That all men are the same, and it's like no.
No, it's just that you see, you know, a large percentage of us is fucking invisible.
Yeah.
So then you want to put a broad paintbrush
Just
on the
because
top
you have
percentage
a
of women that you're going for.
hatred for me, and you don't even know me, but you hate me, that's fine. Whatever, you know? I don't give a fuck. Plenty of people hate me as it is. I don't fucking care.
Said, I do not care what you are doing. Find people you enjoy spending time with.
I'm really behind in the chat.
Exactly, Vanessa. Exactly. It's like, I know I'm not going to please everybody, and I'm not here to please anybody but myself and my creator God. Whatever he may be.
What
Or
sucks
it
though,
may
Chaos,
be,
is at
I
one
don't-
time we were willing to at one time
Yeah.
give
I
up all
was
that shit to please
full
somebody.
on, with, except my video games. I ain't giving up my video games. Bitch can
Nope.
eat my ass. I ain't giving
Nope.
up no video games.
No, weight
That
training
shit-
and video
that
games.
shit
I've
keeps-
never given up.
This is my hobby. This shit keep me sane, man.
This is what keeps other
It's
people
like,
alive, dude.
bitches worried about their man cheating on them. I ain't cheating on nobody. I'm here at home playing video games. Shit.
Yeah.
You
You ain't got to worry about a man cheating on if he's a gamer, dude. He's home fucking playing games.
From doing it. Not my job to save society from itself.
Oh, but that's so
I am
boring.
responsible
You want me to treat you like shit? Go fuck other women?
I see where society is going. And yes, I'm gonna sound like one of them
Samantha
fucking
P.
pompous people or whatever, but
said,
I don't
At Ritz,
want it to
have a wonderful
go
night. At
where
Kitty,
it's
I'm in
heading.
New Haven County. You're about an HR from me.
I've
Upside down
seen
face,
the
yes.
writing on the wall, and it's not pretty.
Chaos is saying the light.
Stream Elements said,
Got
welcome
chest
to the
over here,
channel.
brother.
And I
Thanks for hanging
freaking,
out.
and I
Make sure to
legit,
like and
I
subscribe to show
dread.
your support.
I dread
Vanessa Kitty
like, that's
said,
why I keep saying, if people
I am
don't
sitting
change
at
their
West Haven
tones,
VA waiting on appointment.
oh, we're
The goddamn
fucked.
bacon said,
Yeah, we're
At
not good
Rick's
right now.
JR, I
Anybody
wasn't
who's
labeling
anybody
you.
paying attention
I was
knows
describing the
that
behavior.
there's a lot of things not good
Not
right now
trying
in
to
the
offend
business.
you,
See,
no.
the thing
I
is,
just
protect
see it
yourself.
way too much
using the
not to
wrong
recognize it for what it
word.
is.
We're not
I'm here to help
terrified.
those that want it. Vanessa Kitty,
Terrified
said,
is a
Night
phobia,
the goddamn bacon.
an irrational
said,
fear. I don't
At
have an
Vanessa
irrational
Kitty,
fear
I
of women.
100% agree.
I died.
Oh yeah.
And most
That's
of
a
us
big
don't
struggle.
have an irrational fear of women. The problem is, you got all these fucking, and I know not all women are the same. The problem is, you don't know what's what. You can see a perfectly normal looking
The
chick,
goddamn bacon.
and come to find out,
said, so we're about saving the West too now?
I mean, I live here. You don't shit where you sleep. And there's a lot of people right now that are shitting where they sleep.
And it is
We
not
used to
going
be a very morals, ethics, values. Those were like key things back in the day. That shit's been cast to the wayside for selfish gratification and instant gratification and materialistic bullshit. Like, we went from living to find purpose. No, we were living
Vanessa
for
Kitty
purpose,
said,
and now we're trying to find that
sanitary
purpose.
facilities for that shitty problem.
And
That's a good quote. That's
Yeah.
a good quote.
I gotta live here, and other than moving somewhere where this shit ain't happening, which that ain't gonna happen, I gotta live here. And if I can spread a message that isn't, like, my ideas aren't bad. This is like, keep it in your pants until you're
goddamn
married or be in a
bacon
long-term relationship. You're
said,
gonna have kids.
Honestly,
It's
yes
like-
you are. Otherwise this wouldn't be that big an issue. Even when I am not pursuing
I know it's going to
women
come
and other
off in
things
it's going to
do,
come off in a
don't
different
focus
way
on
that these
how
people
bad
are
the
seeing
woman are.
Yeah.
chaos because
For
we have
real.
experience, we
Yeah,
have
want me
age,
to
so
sugar
we have
it.
better control and
Vanessa
know
Kitty
how to
said,
manage this shit better.
what do you do for a
So
living?
the communication's not wrong. What we're saying is correct. It's that a lot of people aren't going to see that yet until they get completely fucking wrecked.
Yeah.
That's the only way they're going to... Oh shit, I got killed from the lag.
Oh.
The lag killed me, I know it. It killed me. You almost got to get
Vanessa Kitty
completely fucking wrecked
said,
to
how old are you?
understand.
Curious want to know.
I turned 40 this year, or this month.
Oh, you did? I turned 43 this month. Hell yeah,
In
July.
fact, in
Fucking lag, goddamn.
15 days,
Vanessa Kitty
I
said,
turned 40.
60.
Oh shit. 15 days.
Or are they talking about... Oh no, I ain't no 60. No.
I'm the old man here in the panel right now. By a couple years.
Oh, god damn.
And
You
these
died
guys
too?
don't fuck around, dude.
Oh.
No, I'm still up.
Vanessa Kitty
I'm still up, but I got that damn lag.
working on
Lag's
2 more
fucking-
retirements before age 80.
There you go. And
Here we go, I got
I do a bunch of different things. My main job is custodial, but I also perform maintenance as well. I also work in the tech department up at where I work. Like I'm spread all over the place up there. Like there's a lot of people that know my name. I don't know their name, and I've been there 3 years. And I feel terrible because I should know their names by now. But I don't.
Holy shit, man. We got some bad lag here.
Yeah, I'm fixing to just revive myself.
I got you.
Oh, I see that.
But it's like a really bad, like, 5-second delay maybe, because I can't even
Yeah.
see these enemies.
They're
See them on the
The
they're
mini
goddamn
down
map, but I
this
can't
hallway
see.
here.
Said,
Look, we
I'm
all
not
gotta
saying
live.
They
go
were not
out
concerned.
and get the girls. I mean, do whatever makes you happy and productive. I'm not here to judge that
God
at all.
damn, this has been a
I'm
motherfucking
just
battle.
speaking from a lot experience, and not just my own.
And I am too.
I'm not.
That's the thing.
I'm not even in the.
You're coming
in the
at
chat
it
right
from
now,
an
brother.
experience of you had no trouble getting girls and all that shit. I didn't when I was young, much younger. I had no problem getting girls. The older I got, the harder it got.
Expectations increased.
Like it
Value
it
decreased.
started getting fucking. Oh, God damn! I died again. It started getting really crazy the older I got. The standards and all that shit. It's like, what the fuck?
The goddamn bacon said, wow, sounds
Yeah.
like a job with a wide
Oh
range
shit,
of
my
duties.
chat hasn't caught
No
up here,
pun
man. I am
intended.
completely lost on the chat right now. Dude.
Literally, it's. I mean, right now I'm up at work. I'm doing 3 jobs. I'm working the soundboard as well as the PowerPoint. I'm also having to take pictures. As well as I'm literally the number 2 guy. Like if they can't find Claire, they come find me, and I'm very easy to find because I'm out there. But yeah, you got to choose your words more wisely. Like some of the words you use,
Samantha P.
they come off as judgmental, and that's where
At
people
Miss
are
Kitty,
getting
I was
kind of
saying nice
frustrated
rigs.
with.
My bad if I made it confusing.
Oof.
I go to Lakes or Candlewood.
Oh, let me
if we
back
go
up
for
here. I got
beers,
you.
I go
Yeah.
to Clinton.
This,
The
This
I don't know
is
where to. I don't know.
fun.
I don't know where
Rivers
to
are right next
put
to me.
myself with the lag. So you're gonna see me pop in and out here.
Yep. You're still stationary down there. Oh,
Okay,
I'm
I
getting
got you here.
revived. I see that. But yeah, there is no fear. It's more of a I've been down the road
The goddamn bacon
and
said, The older I got, the harder it got.
Mm-hmm.
That says a lot you might not even be aware of.
Well,
Vanessa Kitty.
not ever being
Said,
told what I'm
"Nice.
doing wrong.
I go out from Niantic of New London for fishing in ocean.
And it could have just been the women in general. I don't know. That's why I've always waited for them to approach me. I shouldn't have to spit game and manipulate somebody to get in their pants.
Nope.
And again, it comes down to I'm not trying to just bed random women either. I'm trying to find myself a woman to fucking marry and start a fucking family with. I'm trying to do things the fucking right way here. And because there's a small minority of men out there that are going against the grain, it's fucking up everything else. That's the issue. God damn.
Oh yeah, these guys aren't.
That is the issue that's going on. All these PUAs and fuckboys are out here just ruining the dating market for women that are looking for husbands to start a family with. These guys are leading these women on and just ruining them. And then I'm left to pick up the fucking pieces. This is where I start having issue. This is like, I'm getting blamed for the shit that the PUAs and the fuckboys did. And it's like, why are you comparing me to them? I'm not them. But because I'm a man and I have a tallywhacker, I'm no different.
Yeah, how dare you?
This is why I don't like PUAs. This is why I don't like fuckboys.
Actions needed. The machine god is pleased. End of
Because there's a lot of men out there that want a wife, that want a kid. Like, it's, yeah. And the way things are going, society's going to shit. I don't want it to go to shit. That's why I'm trying to not make that get, there's not much I can do. But
Vanessa
if I
Kitty
can reach enough people,
said,
shit.
The older I get, 30 miles south of Arctic Circle near coast in
Maybe
Alaska
saving
is
their
calling
wife.
hard.
You know what I mean? Let them know that, hey, they're not alone, that they're not the ones who all fucked up. It's other factors. It's not just you.
It's like, I used to think it was me that was the fucking problem. No, it's
Yep.
not me.
Yep.
So
I
I'm
did
the
some shit too.
fucking sane one here.
And that's with taking accountability.
Yeah.
Because we accept accountability because we're men. The problem is that nobody else is, so we bear the
there
whole
was
fucking
no.
burden of that
I
guilt.
had no choice. That shit. That accountability
goddamn
was
bacon
forced down my throat.
Said, well, look,
Whether
man,
you liked it or
I've
not.
told people both of your ages when I was 20, and
Whether
I'm
you
still
wanted to
saying
deal with it or
now.
you liked it
yeah,
or not,
I
it
gotta
was
play
coming.
the field you're in, and you can either complain and slash or quit, or figure it out.
I did figure it out. That's the thing. I did play the field in my 20s. And every one of those bitches cheated on me. I didn't do nothing wrong. I fucking did what I was supposed to. I played my role. I did my part. And I got cheated on.
The goddamn bacon said, call me what you want, I don't seem to have that level of frustration that's present here, and I have been through my own ringers too.
No, I'm not calling it. It's just, you gotta understand I'm thinking long term here. 10 years down the road shit kind of stuff, man. You're an okay dude. I just don't like PUAs and I don't like fuckboys because of what they do to the market, the dating market. They're literally ruining perfectly good women, and then I have to deal with that shit. I have to deal with the fallout from that. That's not cool. That's my issue with it. And yeah, I'm sure you've been through your ringers too. I'm sure it was a woman that caused you to basically do what you're doing now. See, I had the
Vanessa
option to
Kitty
do that. I choose
said,
not to.
Live and live, but font forget to live.
Yeah, no, I don't forget to live. I live every fucking day. But again,
You hear that lighter? You hear that lighter flick up? He's living good.
I mean, I'm stable. I mean, I've been floating for God. This job did me good. This job helped a lot. I
Vanessa
cannot
Kitty
deny that.
said, oops, live and love, but didn't forget to live.
You must be on your phone, Vanessa. Like, you as an individual, Bacon, I don't have a problem with you for the most part. The PUA shit, I have a problem with.
Samantha
Fuck
P
boys, I have a problem with.
Fax Chaos. Vanessa Kitty said, we enjoy your
I love the
commentary,
fuck out of your
Bacon.
commentary, dude. You're a funny motherfucker. It's just the whole that whole area. It's not good for the long term. And I
Vanessa
really
Kitty
I'm at a point
said,
where, like I said,
LOL, switch those letters to
I'm
both.
I should have been a dad 10 years ago. But yeah. Here I am. And it's not fear. I'm not afraid of approaching women.
Samantha
I just
P
don't have the urge anymore.
At Miss Kitty,
There's,
I've
after
never
hearing
gone out
every
that way.
excuse in the book,
What do you usually
it gets
trying to
old,
catch?
dude, and I've gotten
The
tired
goddamn
of it.
Bacon said, I'll try to give you a bit of hope. Like
Yeah,
I
I just
said earlier, mold to that which
I
they
can't be
deem
bothered
worthy.
anymore. I don't blame anyone that
Whatever
does.
you
I'm not
choose
going to shame
is
anyone who
of.
goes out there
They
and
can't
does what is
hold a
natural for a
candle
man to
you
do.
If you are that to her.
Okay?
Vanessa
We're not
Kitty
about that.
said,
Okay, but we've already
Chaos
passed those
Fractals
thresholds in our
Julia
life.
said.
For fuck's sake.
How am I
Samantha P
going to be able to
said,
compete with the PUA
Mold
or
carrot.
fuckboy? I can't. I'm trying to find a relationship. PUAs and fuckboys, they're not looking for relationships. They're just looking for fun.
Nope. Yep.
And these girls are out here
Vanessa
thinking
Kitty
that I could
said,
change him. I could lock him
Blue
down.
and any blue.
And I
See
got the
base
media
or
to blame for
stripers
that.
come in.
Like, there's a lot of
The
things at
goddamn
play
Bacon
that
said, blaming other people for what they do does what exactly as a solution?
it calls
Like it or
out the
not,
problem.
That's the reality.
That is what
And
I'm
as
doing.
Saunders himself
I am
said,
calling out the
improvise,
problem.
Adapt and overcome. If that's what you want.
And nobody
Vanessa
wants to
Kitty
hear the solutions to those
said,
problems,
Exactly.
unfortunately.
And
Stripers swim up C2
That's
river.
exactly what I am doing, Bacon. I am calling out the problems.
The
I am
goddamn
shedding
Bacon
light on the
said,
issues.
At Samantha P close enough, damn it, XD.
And we'd have to come together with a collective solution to that. But that's not gonna happen anytime soon. We're too deep in this gynocentric society for that shit to ever happen. We're
Vanessa
too
Kitty
hypersexualized.
said,
No, I'm
maybe your
not.
search
See, that's the
protocol
thing,
for a date is the
Zechariah.
problem.
I am not
Zechariah
comparing
12 and
myself
8
to them. They
said,
are comparing
At
me to them. The women, that
Chaosforyou728, don't
is.
compare yourself to them, be you and let them come to you. Samantha P said, same thing goes for women.
Exactly.
The few girls that are out there that are doing the right things have to deal with the fallout from the bad behavior of these 304s. Unfortunately comes with the territory.
It does, unfortunately. And if you look back in before the sexual revolution and shit, this wasn't an issue. People were pairing off with one another. They were getting married. We were having kids.
Zechariah 12 and 8 said, at
But
Chaosforyou728,
that's not the case
oh my bad.
anymore. We've essentially been the
The
good
goddamn
men
Bacon
have essentially been sold out for the streets.
You know what I'm worried more about than a woman that's been with a guy with a bigger sausage than me?
That's not... See,
a woman that's been with a DOM. For starters. You wanted a solution. There's one.
Hey, Chaos Brother,
Samantha
I'm going to
P.
stay in your chat.
said,
I'm going to go ahead and get off the game
sausage
now.
thing
the
has
first time
nothing
I thought
to
it
do
was
with
just a
it.
typo. Always
No.
here to be a grammar Nazi.
No, it doesn't. That's not a good solution for if you're trying to compare bigger sausages and dominatrix. There's no solution for anything there. Not if you're talking about a healthy long-term relationship.
And that's
As far
what
as
I'm
not getting,
looking
as far
for.
as not getting into it, you might be onto something there, of course. But
and that whole stigma, it's not the size that matters, it's how you rock the fucking boat. And that is very true. Fucking size shit, man. Like, goddamn. That's that status type of shit right there that I'm talking about. Using your big penis for clout. Good for you! It's why? It's redundant. It's pointless. It's stupid. But yeah, like I said, before the sexual revolution, everybody was pairing off with one person, a man, woman, pairing off, having a family. Thanks to the sexual revolution, no-fault divorce, and a plethora of other things, the family's pretty much destroyed. You get both parents working. They don't have time for each other anymore because they're both working. They don't have time for the kids, so they're left to be raised by society.
because they're too fucking tired when they get home from working all fucking day.
And here we are now. We are literally in the fallout of this. This is the fallout of the sexual revolution, and it's gonna get much worse if we don't change course. And that's what I'm trying to do. I want the course to change.
The goddamn bacon said, I'd like to point out that I've known about these problems you're talking about since the late 90s. Also, if you focused on the sausage part of that quote, you missed the point of the quote.
I'm worried more about, No, I understood what you said. I understood every little bit of what you said. I didn't misinterpret anything. I was just stating I saw that. I mean, I read everything else, but that was the main thing that... yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Typo. Yeah, no. It's just... Yeah, we used to be...
Vanessa Kitty.
Yeah, something,
said,
and now we're not.
Bull whips are important bacon.
Oh, God.
Just ensure you
No.
are the one wielding it.
No.
Hey,
No.
Chaos,
No.
Chaos Brother, I'm
Bull
gonna
whips.
jump into the chat. I'm gonna jump into the chat and get off the game. My
Yeah,
son will be here in
I'm
half hour.
fixing
I'll
to-
make sure he's up in time for the Tesla.
Oh, fuck, it's
The
4
goddamn
o'clock.
bacon.
Yeah, it's 4
said,
o'clock, brother.
Oh, to give context, the guy
I
that
enjoyed
got
gaming
that
with you
quote
though tonight.
from,
Yeah, it was fun.
Sterling Cooper, is a porn star. That's why he even brought it up.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the game here. I'll be up in the chat,
Sterling
brother.
Cooper. So, and that, yeah, fucking porn star. Ooh.
The goddamn bacon said, at Vanessa Kitty LOL, you ain't right, but you certainly ain't wrong XD.
And then to boot, yeah, you get the kids being raised by society. What's society? What they see on TV. So then all that gets, they get desensitized to shit. That's what's been happening. We've gotten so desensitized and so disattached from things of real value that it's just, yeah, it's a shame because we were on the right path and we fucked up. We did. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully, like I said, if we could, I want to avoid it altogether. That's my goal. I want to avoid it altogether and head back onto the right path instead of just just like, yeah. It's like the pigeon is done.
Vanessa
Flip
Kitty
the board
said,
and is strutting around. Now
sounds
I
like
get to
you
accomplish
folks
something.
may need to change up your dating life.
My dating life? There is no dating life. Online dating's a joke, and I've heard the same excuse from every chick that I've cold approached in this town so far.
Samantha
And it's
P.
really fucking
said,
sad.
I think
Apparently,
PS Rev plus no fault
y'all
divorce
like
had
getting
a lot to do
slapped
with it.
around.
As well as people pairing off was closer to Dash having a 90-day crush, getting preg then rushing marriage. Hence the crazy D rates. FatherSaunders said, no parent has control the second your child walks out the front door.
Oh, it definitely did,
Nowadays,
Samantha.
it worse with social media. Now they don't even have to step out the door.
Well, you think about it. What the whole reason they brought in birth control is because a bunch of women were getting pregnant. And, you know, first wave feminism was about the right to vote. Second wave feminism was the wave of
said,
women need a man
dating
like a
life,
fish
LOL.
needs a bicycle.
Vanessa Kitty said, Unabomber was a math genius. He ended up
Wow.
mailing letter bombs from a cabin in the woods.
But yeah, second wave feminism was the women need a man like a fish needs a bicycle. They were literally grooming women into being lesbians, but by the end of that wave, what was left was a bunch of sexually confused women. As we're bisexual, that's where the predominant
Samantha P.
bisexual community
said,
came from.
A bunch of people rushed into marriage and when given an opportunity to opt out easily they took it.
Yeah.
People are waiting longer to get married, which is why the D rate has fallen for the millennial gen.
Yeah, this is like, because that was the standard back then. It's like, you want this pink sleeve, you got to put a ring on it. And with the advent of well, it wasn't advent, that was brought in during the Bolshevik Revolution. But yeah, they were just taking. It was a bunch of fucking sexually irresponsible fucktards taking advantage of a broken system. And it spiraled out of control. And literally, it happened with. If you know anything about the Bolshevik Revolution, those that don't, let me tell you, when that shit happened, they brought in no fault divorce.
FatherSaunders
And literally,
said,
what happened
At Vanessa Kitty, have
during
you
the
seen the
farming
current dating pool?
seasons?
Not much of
Yeah,
anything tangible left.
there's not much out there on the
Samantha
dating pool.
P.
But if you look at it,
said,
anyways,
FS,
the
you legitimately
men,
cannot have your
it
eyes on
was-
your kid at all times.
oh no.
Are used to sneak out of the house late at night. Grinning face with sweat. The goddamn bacon.
And that's
said,
where
Maybe
both
this makes the bad
parents-
guy, but I don't worry about what's not in my control. But hey, I've been the villain damn near my entire life. How is me being the villain now any different? Vanessa Kitty
we're all villains in somebody's
said,
eyes, Bacon.
Divorces seem to happen because the two can no longer work to live together.
Like I said, you get both people working, they're too exhausted
FatherSaunders
to put in any
said,
effort.
At
Back
Samantha
in
P.
there,
this
there
is true.
was
Now,
there was-
that is not the only way to sneak out.
no.
With all these apps and media and options, no one can mitigate this minefield.
But yeah, anyways, during the Bolshevik Revolution, like it was very common for a 25-year-old to have been married 5 or 6 times already. And what they would do, they would marry the woman, she would help through the farming season, and then after that, the men would divorce the woman, and if she had a
Samantha
kid,
P.
that was it anyway.
said,
She was left with the kid.
You're the villain cause you blat
And-
at TGBJK.
and that then they started that's when they brought in abortion, and eventually that got reversed. Like, Russia went through some shit, and we're on that fast track. I don't want to go down that fast track. That's where I'm at. I don't want to be a Russia. I don't want to be a China. I don't want to be a Venezuela. But if we keep going the way we are, we're going to be there. And it's nobody's going to be happy.
Samantha P. said, "Divorce because you can't work to live together is a terrible excuse. My great-grandparents were married for 8 years and they didn't speak to each other for almost 10 of those 80 years.
Oh, wow.
LOL. The goddamn bacon," said, "All those women that said they needed men like fish need bicycles all seemed to somehow get pregnant
because
just the same,
biology,
even with all the contraceptive options. So who impregnated them?" Vanessa Kitty said,
literally,
"Getting to know others can be difficult.
The fuck boys and the
goddamn
the
bacon
small minority, like the 80-20 rule is real life.
P, not
it's
what
not
means
just
or
for the
it
internet.
Just got dark in here again." Samantha P. said, "People would sleep in different beds or have different rooms, yet they would keep their marriage together. Unless you're being violently abused or he's touching kids, there's no good reason to file IMO."
Exactly. It's like all these reasons for no-fault divorce have been petty and trivial. Give or take the few where, like I said, if the dude's an abusive piece of shit or she's an abusive piece of shit or whatever, yeah, divorce the fuck out of them. But when it comes down to, like, you're married, she sees some dude that's
Vanessa Kitty
fucking hotter and
said,
blah blah, she thinks the grass is gonna
"Just
be
what
greener
I see
on the
with
other
those
side
around
with
me.
him.
They choose divorce because
That
they don't want to be
shouldn't
around each other
be
any
allowed.
longer."
No divorce is amicable.
Samantha P. said, "I'm Jews messin' with you at TGB."
Yeah, they chose poor. They were thinking with their naughty bits, so to speak. They were thinking with their crotch. And that's part of the problem. We quit thinking with the brains and we just gone to straight
Samantha
thinking
P.
with the crotches.
said, "To me 70 happy years out of 80 is a win."
Fuck yeah.
Stream Elements said,
Like,
"Welcome to the channel.
There's a
Thanks
couple
for hanging out.
up at
Make
where
sure
I
to
work.
like and subscribe
They've
to
been
show your
together
support."
60
FatherSaunders
fucking years.
said, "Alright, y'all have a good one."
Yeah, I'm
At
fixing to head to bed myself. It's
Chaosforyou728,
already
good
4
hanging with
o'clock.
you.
Oh, yeah, for sure, brother. Oh, man. Shout out to Father Saunders. Make sure to go show him some love and support here on YouTube, as well as Goddamn Bacon, Samantha P, Vanessa Kitty. If you stream, I'm
Vanessa
shouting you
Kitty
out too.
said, "I married late in life. No time for it early in life."
For me, no. There's like that's where the man is supposed to amass his wealth, and that's
Samantha
where
P. said,
I
"Sleep well at
like,
FS."
I basically had I wasn't married, but leaving that relationship, I had to start over from scratch. Like literally, I had to start over from scratch, like 000. It's been hell rebuilding what I had. And I just want to share it with somebody, but
said,
that might be asking too much
Samantha
nowadays.
P. I'm assuming yes, then XD darkness intensifies.
It is what it is. Like I said, if I get married, if I find somebody, I find somebody. If not, oh fucking well. Did it. I did 7 years. That's, yeah. I've already been down that road. If it happens again, yay. If not, I fucking will. I've lived life. I'm just waiting. I'm just doing me now until I die. Anyways, I need to take my ass to bed. So, fuck, brain farting. Shout out to Goddamn Bacon. Shout out to Samantha P, Vanessa Kitty, Father Saunders, Pliskin. Thanks again for that donation, bro. Zechariah, you too. Thanks for that donation. Riggs, you dirty rigger. Thanks for coming through, brother. I think I covered everybody. Oh my god. Oh, nope. Almost forgot Singletown Bachelor. Shout out to you too. Make sure to check out all their channels. Show them some love and support if you're not subscribed to them. Shout out to those that are new to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Hope you stick around for the long run. And thank you to those that are still subscribed. Support's been greatly appreciated through all this. And I will be back sometime tomorrow night with maybe more of this. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
The goddamn bacon. Said.
Sexual advances
Not gonna
are
pick
not
on ya
appealing.
too
In
much.
fact, I'm
I know
starting to
you
get
need some
the
sleep
uh-oh
soon.
feeling. And my
If you
mama
wanna
said my special
breegee it
parts
up
are
this
just for
Friday
me.
as well as
So why
Saunders,
in the world
you're
are
free
you
to
trying
since
to
I'll
creep?
likely be having fun on POF again that night.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
To try and touch my square takes a lot of nerve. Who do you think you are, you freaky deaky perv? There's a dude with some candy in a shady old van. I think he wants to mess with my purity plan.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
My square's not a circle or a period or dot. It's just my one little very old spot. So keep your grubby little dirty little hands off me while I won't respect my privacy. I just wanna be left all alone, so step off me and go back home. I'll tell you again if you're not aware that this is my own no-no square.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop! Don't touch me there. This is
Samantha
my no-no
P.
square. Stop!
Said.
Don't touch me there. This
Have a
is
wonderful
my
night,
no-no square.
everyone.
Stop!
Good
Don't
luck
touch me
tomorrow
there.
night,
This
Mrs.
is my
Kitty.
no-no square.
Ciao, Alan Nostra salute. Medium light skin tone emoji modifier, I'm just waking up but thanks. At TGB upside down face. Vanessa Kitty. Said. Bye all. The goddamn bacon. Said. Cheers chat holes. Chaosforyou728. Said. TC everyone, thanks for hanging out. Good vibes.